Welcome, weary adventurers, to Chapter 4 of the Dungeon Brothers in Saltmarsh. My name is Grizzly, your DM, and I'm joined here by my two brothers, Oxcar Battlehammer and Bjord Snowmane. How you going, boys?
Guys, good.
Mate, so good. Ready for battle.
Yeah.
It is episode 4, isn't it? Pretty sure. Or is it episode 3?
3?
I think it's
Episode
3.
3.
Oh, episode 3. Episode 3.
You've got it written as
Oh,
four.
because the first one was a 0, wasn't it?
0.
Yeah,
yes.
fuck, right. That's what got me.
Numbers.
Okay, so, boys, last episode on the Dungeon Brothers, our weary travellers found themselves reeling from a successful mission to the haunted house. Discovering the house was in fact a cover-up for a smuggling ring. Bjord and Oxcar rose early, presenting their information to Anders Solmore, the man who hired them to investigate and clear the house, because it was interfering with his local fishing business. Upon discovering the house was a cover-up for a smuggling ring, Anders decided that it best that he present the facts to the local town council to decide the next course of action, inviting the adventurers to the town council meeting in 3 days from now. It's likely the smugglers will not make a move to collect the goods till the full moon in 4 days' time. Plenty of time to devise a plan. With time up the sleeve, the adventurers spent some time exploring various shops in town, picking up a mission to locate some missing caravans to the north. With a hint, it's likely a horror from the Dreadwoods. Oxcar and Bjord met with Keldek the Silent in Keldek Tower, where they found out that Oxcar's pendant necklace is in fact cursed, and he will die should it be removed. Keldek demanded 24 hours to study before offering the adventurers any more information. Prioritising their tasks, the adventurers decided it best that they head south of Saltmarsh via the haunted house to the Dwarven Mine, where Manistrad, the leader of the mine, had tasked them with finding 2 of their lost miners. Oxcar and Bjord ventured into the mine, finding many precious stones and ores, fighting a few slimes. Oxcar managed to damage both his armor and his weapon in the process. The adventurers found themselves confronted by 3 ghastly, ghostly figures feeding on the souls of the now dead miners. And that is where we start. Episode Tray of the Dungeon Brothers in the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Prepare your weapons!
Holy shit, Oxcar.
I know. Shit, there's these
Holy
dead
shit.
people here.
Alright, let me fucking put on the scene. There we go. How are you, Parko? Welcome everyone in from Twitch chat. Hope you guys are good. Now, what do I need to do here? Change the music. Is what I need to do. Some battle music.
Battle music. And then roll the initiative. And watch me roll a 1. It's going to be the best.
Yes, initiative. Making sure the viewers can see you on the Twitch stream. Looks like they can.
Yeah.
Got the order up.
Order is up. I'm going to hide this, though. Reveal that
Oh,
bit.
man. Yeah, boy.
Are we doing it? Are we doing it?
Yeah. Oh, I need to delete the grey ears. Delete him. And him.
Alright. I'm
Hey.
gonna do it too.
More intense music,
Oh.
please, sir.
Big chat.
Man,
Chat.
we might actually not die. It's going to be the best.
Okay, let's roll the ghosts. I am bloody good, Wolfie. How are you? Welcome, welcome.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh, dear.
And then this guy.
Very sweet on ghost.
Well, Star Snap is the dude that knows a lot about D&D, right?
Yes, pretty sure.
Yes,
Star Snap
awesome.
is a D&D buff. All right.
Shout out if you see us do something wrong.
Yes, please.
He's going to be shouting the whole
Yeah.
time.
Hey, you bloody idiots! You're doing something. Oh, all right. We've got a spectre off the bat.
no.
So you guys, just to recap, you walked into this room, and you see these 2 purple glowing ghost-like figures, and they are siphoning the souls out of. I would say these corpses are pretty mutilated at this point, but you can see the life force is still being sucked, and it's kind of entering the mouths of these ghouls. Close to the eastern side wall is another ghostly appearance. Looks different to the 2 that are siphoning the souls, but they all turn towards you and make this harrowing, echoing scream. The one that you've been hearing throughout the dungeon as you travel. The first spectre is going to go ahead and move. Just going to check what his thing is on here. What's he got? 50 feet. Okay. He's going to go... blank. Come over this way.
Oh shit.
Now, when this thing moves, it doesn't walk, it floats through the air. And as it kind of paths towards you, Oxgar, you're tracking with your eyes, and it just disappears for about 2 or 3 seconds as it drifts towards you, and all of a sudden, it's in your face.
Oh, shit.
It's got blink attack.
Out of its mouth, you see this purple energy, and you can kind of feel your body drawing into it as it tries to attack you.
Oh no.
18.
That is a hit.
To hit. Okay. You suffer 14 necrotic damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Roger.
As this thing is kind of like sucking your life force, you feel it exiting your body, and you feel... So you pass, nothing happens. You just take the damage.
Shit.
That's hefty.
It's rough.
Bjord, you're up.
Right, I'm going to cast Bless on both of us.
Rogie?
So it's plus 1d4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Ooh, cool. Is that
Very
For the
nice.
duration, yeah. So for up to a minute,
Ooh.
so that's, 10 rounds.
Sweet.
There's probably not much else I can do with the bonus action right now. So I'm just going to back up to about here
Okay.
Get thinking.
and 10.
Roger that.
Hell yeah.
Oxcar, you're on deck.
Alright. Straight out the bat, I'm gonna dip into my bag because I'm feeling kind of hurt and weak and no armor. And remembering I've got a potion of invincibility.
Oh,
My invincibility, I mean, it's not
Huge.
not
very
invincibility.
nice. Okay.
So
Huge.
that's getting chugged. I'm like, oh, this does look so
Chugging the
good.
potion of invincibility. Could you
So
please...
it's invulnerability.
Invulnerability, sorry.
Yeah.
Could you please link that in chat if you can? That
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
somehow.
Click on the eye, right?
I think that's how it works. How did you do that with your spell? Bjord.
So I clicked on the little chat icon in the spell list. So if you're... What is it? So you need to go to your core page.
I've got it under items at the
Items.
moment. Yeah.
And then click on that the information button, I think. Is that
Yeah, I
right?
got that. Yeah, yeah. And then
I
what else
actually,
will come?
I actually can't see anything in there to do that. you copy the text in there though. You just copy
Oh,
the
yeah, I can
text.
do that.
We have a cleric ranger, Sly. Yeah. Pretty handy. All damage. Fuck. Yes. Alright, that's cool. So that damage
work?
type was necrotic, so
Yes.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
Do you want to do
Cool.
anything with your bonus action?
I am also going to do an action surge right now,
Oh,
Yep.
Perfect.
as well. And in this one, I am going to... Hey, tell me how to read this again. Hang on a sec. I want to do this one. Did that come up in the thing? Hang on. Oh, it just makes me roll for it first. I think it rolls and then it goes into the chat. But basically, I'm going to... Feeling a bit more tough. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to drink a potion of healing. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Yep. Go for
Sorry.
it, mate. No, you're
Because I'm a
good.
little bit hurt.
No
Alright,
worries.
so for that, I think I need to roll... What is it? 2 die 4 plus 2. Yeah, cool. Sorry, man.
No, you're fine, mate. No worries.
It's
Multi-classing
good
is bloody good.
4 plus 2, so 6.
6. Fuck, man. They're not that strong, are they?
Nah.
Nope.
Nah,
All right,
did not.
that's it. Done.
Okay. The shadow. Same thing again. It kind of just disappears and lurches down. I'm just going to check this guy's... just going to check this.
This guy's scary.
Without squeezing.
How long is that? Oh, 1 minute for that potion.
Okay.
One scar.
That's it. I think it's in a minute, so
Yeah.
I don't know how long that is in
That's
game.
10 rounds, I think. Just last.
Just going to scoot down here.
Cool.
So same thing. You're kind of watching him out of the corner of your eye, and he's away from you. Next minute, he's standing right next to you. This is more of a dark. It hasn't got the purple shade to this, but it looks
Cool.
very similar to the other one. He too tries to drain your health, and you see just coming out of his mouth makes this awful screeching noise as he tries to drain your strength. Rolls a 6.
That's a miss, thank God.
Okay.
Nice one.
The last spectre. It's going to roll down here. Next to Oxgar.
on, Oxgar.
What? It says that these two spectres have got... Yeah, that'd be right, wouldn't it? Yeah, they got the next couple of turns. Okay, he's going to head down here. Life drain again on Oxgar. That is a 16.
That is a miss, just.
Perfect.
Shit. I don't. Miss.
This
You
other one.
doodles.
We need all the help we can get.
It is a 20 to hit on
That's
this one.
a hit.
Okay. Rolls to attack. 9 points of necrotic damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
So I get to halve that, right? Or is that 9? Is that 9 already halved?
That is. Oh, hang on. What's this for? Oh, yes. Sorry, 9 halved. Yes. So you take. What is it? 4? Do you round it down? Damage down or up?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Wolfie will know.
Wolfie.
I think it's down.
Yeah. Let's just say
It's
down. Take 4. We'll say you take 4 damage. Down.
Yep,
Okay.
down.
4 damage. Yep.
Hell yeah. And
And
Constitution save.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Don't be a fucking noob. That is a bit of a noob. It's 10.
It's alright.
Ooh.
Another die for Mikey.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe
Once
second
again,
last.
you feel this thing
Oh.
trying to drain your life force. While it hits you, you can see that it's trying to draw on your life power as well, as it's trying to suck the life out of you as it does this. Unsuccessful at this attempt, you manage to kind of shake it off, and you're fucking rearing and ready to attack back. Bjord, you're up.
Leave my dwarf alone, you freaking ghosts. Right.
You tell him, brother.
I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to attack twice using my cleric ability for the bonus action.
Sheesh.
Here we go. I'll just link that so you can see. I'm going to shoot at the dark, shadowy one.
By the way,
straight to
that's really
north.
good that you guys do that, because the Twitch chat can also read those descriptions. So if you ever want to
Yeah.
just link your skills, go for it in there.
Yeah, cool. Alright, I'm going to attack the northernmost one. Right. And that's plus 1 die 4 for bless.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 1, so what's that, 15?
Hits. You're attacking the one that's the shadow, the one that's not
Yeah.
the other two? Yep, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 piercing.
16 piercing.
Holy shit.
Now, one second. What... Were you just using your standard arrows?
I was actually, I forgot. Yep.
Okay, so this thing, you hit it, but you feel like it didn't take the damage you thought it would deal on this. So you hit it pretty hard, but it is still standing. Looks
Okay.
to have not been quite injured, as you swear that was a perfect shot going straight through its heart, but
Alright.
it didn't quite pierce it like you thought it would.
Noticing this, I reach to the back of my quiver for the second attack, and I pull out my magic arrows and try that.
Okay.
So attack with the magic arrow. Oh jeez, that's not going to help anything. I won't bother rolling a die 4 for that.
What was the hit? What was the?
That one is a 1.
Oh, okay.
That one.
Yep. Roger that. Okay. One good hit.
I'm just gonna step back a bit too.
No, don't.
Just gonna step back to about here, where I can still see. There we go.
Are you still in range?
Yeah, I've got like 600 foot of range with this
Oh.
bow.
Hell yeah. Okay, good answer.
He's a big boy. Fuck, he's.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
Let me just read this.
Come on, Oxgar.
Okay, I'm gonna yell, "Shoot again, you smelly bloody dude!"
Ooh.
And did that work?
This is
Yeah,
it.
there you
Yeah,
go.
I can
So-
see it. Read it out. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, cool. So you get to make an attack. Make sure you hit because you get an extra die out of damage on your.
Okay. Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, that's
bow.
so good. Holy sh!
Alright, so hang on, that's 9. Then I get to roll 1 die. 4.
You're doing sharpshooter.
Yep,
Yeah.
plus 1, plus another 1 from the magic arrow, which makes it a 10. No, 11. I think, is that 11?
It.
1, 2. No, that's a 10.
You fire, and it just looks like his body
Oh.
just like opens up, and the arrow just goes straight through him. Does not, no damage. Does not hit.
Dang.
And he turns to Oxgar
Here we go.
again. Tries to drain your strength here. Rolls a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
You suffer half of this damage, so 3 necrotic damage.
Yep.
But your strength is reduced by 4.
Holy shit.
Oh, dude.
It's reduced by
Okay, let me
one.
write this down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
It's all good.
He rolled a nat 4 on a d4 for how much strength you would lose there, by the way.
Oh, no.
This is an epic first battle, boys.
Oh no,
man.
getting fucking wrecked. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
The first Spectre.
come on, whiff it. Whiff it, Specky.
Tries to drain the life. 11 to hit.
That's a miss, thank God.
It's a hit. Fucking not holding back on you boys. I need to get rid of
I know.
these. I'm fucking going all in it. And a 10 to hit.
That's a
So
miss.
both of these guys,
Yes.
they kind of lurch up to you, and once again they try to suck your life force out of your face. Oxcar's kind of used to this, and he just puts his shield up, and they just can't see him anymore. And you can feel the life force, the purple energy kind of wilting around the sides of your shield as you're just like blocking this stuff in front of you. Bjord, you're up.
What a champion. Alright. 2 attacks at the grey dude again. First attack. Alright, I'm pretty sure that'll hit. That's a 17. Do I need to roll for my bless or not?
That hits. No, that's good.
Okay, damage. This is using a magic arrow.
Yep.
So it'll be 20 plus 1 is 21 magic.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you do notice that this hits true. There is no damage resistance on this damage roll. Tell me what happens with this arrow. Bjord?
Is he
He is dead.
he still alive?
No,
He's dead.
He's dead, yep.
Okay, this one just smacks him straight in the face and makes a sort of magical ring echo through the cavern, and he kind of just explodes into a puff of grey mist
Okay.
and is gone.
Puff.
And I yell, "Use magic stuff if you have it."
Yep.
Actually, don't.
Okay, and I yell, "I don't have it. Shoot again."
Oh
And
yeah, I got another
say,
shot.
Don't
Right.
use sharpshooter.
Nonsense. Right, sharpshooter at the. So yeah, I'm using my last extra attack for the day
Okay.
against the other
Hang on, is
northernmost
this...
one.
Oh, hang on a sec. This is your turn, isn't it? Still, yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought it was mine. Okay, that's.
Oh,
Alright, nat 1 again.
far out. I
Yep,
needed a nat
straight
1.
through.
We need some nat 1 emotes. That's what we need to get
I know.
fucking made up,
I
eh?
rolled 2 already.
Oh no. Well, actually, now that it's my turn, because you just like, I didn't realize you had to finish yours. You get another go now as well. Except if you hit, which is why I'm saying use normal shot, you get an extra D8 of damage anyway.
Okay, so don't be cocky is what you're saying.
Yeah. Just roll the dice. It's gonna.
Okay, are you using your maneuver, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Because I'm weak. And
Alright,
I've got no armor.
non-sharpshooter shot with a magical arrow. So, 15, 16 to hit.
Yep, that does hit. Are you aiming the
Yep.
north or the south one, just out of
The
curiosity?
north one.
North one, yep.
So, 7 piercing.
Plus another die 8.
Oh, plus 1 die 8. Normal damage, is that right? Or is it my other damage?
I don't know how that would work. Doesn't matter. Roll it anyway. Then DM
Alright.
can work it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so handy.
I'm going to say it applies to the arrow, so I'm going to give it magic damage on it as well, just because, fuck, unless someone tells me otherwise. So an extra 5.
Yes, that's 12.
12 damage, okay. This thing wasn't expecting to be hit so hard, and you see it, you kind of strike it right in the head. And it, like, recoils as this hit hits it, and it is ready to come back at Oxcar. But, Oxcar, anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nah, I think I'm done, dude.
Done. Raji.
Can you put a little red cross on the black guy, dude? Sorry.
Yep, can do. Yep. There we go. Killing it, boys. Okay.
Not dead yet.
Once
I thought
again,
we were in trouble.
tries to drain your life.
No.
6 to hit.
That's a miss, thank God.
Does not hit. Second one. 10 to hit. Does not hit. They rolled so good at the start.
Yeah, now they're not
Come
rolling
on,
so
little
good.
Archer.
And Bjorn, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to my sharpshooter ways and yeah, sharpshooter ways. I'll attack the top one. I'm out of extra attacks. That's only one attack this turn. That'll be a hit. I won't roll for bless.
Yep.
And 19 plus 1,
Jesus
20 piercing. Magic arrow, by the way.
Boom. Absolutely clamps this thing. And you hear him, like, recoil in pain as he takes this damage. A puff of purple cloud where he once stood, and some random ash and monster and ghouly bits sitting on the floor. Here's no more.
And I yell, "Come on, Oxcar, take one on. I'm not doing all the work."
And I'm like, and I yell, "No, keep going!" And I do it again. There you go.
Oh, you
It's
joking?
my last one.
Alright.
No, it's my last one.
Okay, alright.
It's pretty good.
Sharpshooter
just
off.
Keeping him fucking...
Normal longbow shot.
I'm like,
Magic
shoot
arrow.
that.
What's
That-
that?
Oh,
6.
Curdy, another nat 1.
Hang on, 7, 8. Don't count me out yet. I've still got, that's plus 1.
Don't
That's
nat 1s
9.
automatically miss?
Only on skills, isn't that right? Or is it the other way around?
Nah. Yes,
Oh no, that's on attacks. It's on attacks, yeah. Was that a nat 1 really?
Yep.
Well, I'm getting him out the way now.
God damn it.
Alright.
And I yell over my shoulder, "You stupid archer!"
Dude, that was... Oh, fucking hell. Curdy, that's 3, isn't it? Holy
I rolled
shit.
3 already, yeah.
Unbelievable. Right, this Spectre
Oh shit.
he's really angry now, and you hear this shriek again as he's coming for you. And he tries to drain your life once again.
No.
12 to hit.
That's a miss.
Bjorn.
Oh, man, I get all the shots. Oh my god, alright. No pressure here.
I'll tell you what.
Normal sharpshooter longbow attack with the magic arrow. Let's go.
Yep.
Come on. That's better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, damage is 18 magic.
Big hit. Comes flying in. Does not reduce any of the damage coming in. Looking extremely injured. You can still see your arrow. It's kind of piercing its neck one throughout the other side, and it's just kind of sitting there. But it's still up. Oxcar, you're up.
G.
I'm just trying to see if I got anything magic at all. I've got the Pipe of Remembrance. I can whack him with that.
Whack it with your pipe.
You can still damage him, but it's just half damage.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna whack him. I'm gonna say,
Whack him.
you silly Vanguard, have to do all my own work. There we go. Have a hit. We get 10. Oh, I've got a minus.
You got
hang on,
blessed
is that
too.
a 5? Is that a 5? Hang on.
Oh, you get bless, yeah.
And I get, hang on a sec, because I've got minus 4 strength, what does that make my modifier down to?
Oh fuck, that's very true.
I don't think I'm gonna hit. I'll just do a d4 for bless, and if it's high, then I'll work it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's high. Okay. So that, I think that makes it minus 2 for modifier, 8 plus 4, 12? 12, I think.
12. You hit this creature.
Oh,
you hit this creature.
Nice.
Just.
Thank God for bless, man. I know, that's wicked. Okay. And a 1.
And a
So
1.
4, hang on. I think it's actually, no, it's only gonna be 2.
Yep. So it is. You hit this
That's
thing.
that 1 damage.
You hit this thing, and you just talk Bjord's arrow in its neck, and it pushes it out the other side of its neck. Still standing there. Looks back at Oxcar, pretty pissed off. Once again, comes at you with the life drain. 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, it's a hit, definitely.
Okay. So it rolled 9 damage, so half of that you take 4, and roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
I don't want to fail one of these. This is gonna be nasty. I think that was. Oh yeah, 16. Yep.
So once again, you feel this thing trying to take your life force from within you. Not the first time you've shaken this off in this battle, and you
I
just
know,
go,
all the time, so
"Fuck you!" and you just shake it off. You do take the 4 damage, but no effects from whatever this thing is trying to do to you. Bjord, you're up.
Right. A normal longbow shot. Let's go.
With the magic arrow, I'm assuming, right?
With magic arrow, yep. So 20.
Yep, hits.
Oh, bam.
12 piercing.
Absolutely, you got him.
Oh, God, I think we did it.
Oh my goodness.
That's so good.
Where's my... Oh, here we go. This thing just
Yes.
explodes with your arrow. And that is the end of the fight. Well done, boys.
Oh,
First fight done. That was actually no joke, that one.
man. Yeah, this thing's nasty. I rush over to Oscar
I'm
and
weak.
go.
I'm tired.
Oh.
My weapon's broken. I'm gonna sit over here in the corner. I'm not talking to you.
Oxcar's
Win-
proper fucked up.
Windfinger dwarf, come here. And I hold out 12 good berries and say, just, if you're feeling weak, take some of these.
Okay. I'm just gonna grudgingly start munching on them. And so
Alright,
you guys look at the body.
Yeah, as he's doing that, I rush over and check these guys for signs of life.
Okie dokie. So, you notice these bodies are well beyond. It's like body parts. In fact, the two ghosts were feeding off what looked to be just the heads of these bodies that is in this pile of blood. Very, very gruesome. You do find scattered around the bodies 2d6 of precious gems worth 10 gold each, so one of you guys can feel free to roll that.
You can do that whatever you like.
Alright, cool. 10.
Yeah.
10.
So
10 times 10, 100. You find 100 gold worth
Oh,
of
nice.
precious gems.
Okay. I'll
Good.
just add that to the gold, yeah?
Quick maths. I'm just going to quickly ask Twitch chat something real quick. How is the music balance with the voices? I just want to know. Is it okay? Is music balance okay? Hard to tell from my end. Now, boys, you also find... can you please roll a D100 for me, please?
you can do that.
Oscar,
brother. Or both of
Oscar,
us.
no. There you
Okay.
go.
One
You go, Oscar.
person. Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to roll, man. I've been
I'm
rolling so
doing it.
bad.
What do we get? 51.
51. Okay. Give me a sec. $51?
Yeah.
Okay, you find a magical staff that kind of curls its way up, and the head of it looks like a snake with its tongue out. It's leaning up against the wall. Let's
Okay.
have a quick look at this. Hang on.
Interesting.
I'm gonna assume that that's gonna be something we stick in the bag of holding. So, I mean, is there anything suspicious about this staff?
I'm just going to have a quick look at this. Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? It doesn't say that has to be identified, so you can add Staff of the Adder to your inventory.
Okay.
Pretty lucky.
Of the...
Can only be used by Cleric, Druid, or Warlock.
Oh, yes.
What the hell?
Ahem.
Okay, that's definitely in yours,
Yeah,
brother.
right.
In that case.
Okay.
Do you know what it does yet?
I'll read this to you. You can
You
use
go.
a bonus action to speak to this staff's command word, and make the head of the staff become that of an inanimate poisonous snake for 1 minute. By using another bonus action to speak to the command word again, you return the staff to its normal form. You can make a melee attack using the snake head, which has a reach of 5 feet. Your proficiency bonus applies to the attack roll on a hit. The target takes 1d6 piercing damage and must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 3d6 poisonous damage. The snake head can be attacked while it's animated. It has an armor class of 15 and 20 hit points. If the head drops to 0 hit points, the staff is destroyed. As long as it's not destroyed, the staff regains all lost hit points when it reverts to its normal form.
Hang on, so does it attack on its own? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. You use an action to wake it up, and then you make a
Bonus
melee
action,
attack
right?
with it. You make a melee attack with it, and you add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll.
Right, okay. And it does 3d6.
1d6 piercing damage, and then 3d6 if they fail the Constitution saving throw of poison damage.
Whoa, okay. Interesting.
I guess you add that to your backpack there, because I mean, it can't be used by me.
Yeah, I've added it.
Yeah,
Just trying to think when I'm going to use it.
Yeah, it's all good. You'll find a reason.
Cool. All right. Nice loots.
Crazy.
All right. Have we had
Right.
our...
How are you feeling, Oscar?
I'm feeling not great still.
Okay.
I'm wondering about a short rest, whether we can, have one of those possibly.
Right.
After that,
Yeah.
I'll lie in this pile of blood here and have a nap.
Yep.
All right. Did you want some good berries as well? Did you have some of those?
I've eaten the 12 you've given me.
Okay. All right. I have none left.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could still definitely use a rest, I would say.
Okay.
It was getting pretty sketchy
If we
there for a moment.
think here is safe,
Well, I think
we're
we-
standing in
in
a
a way-
pool of.
Yeah. I'm going to tuck myself into this corner a little bit.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to sit here and keep an eye out as
As the
cunt
dwarf.
recovers.
Yeah.
All right. You guys tuck yourselves in.
Yeah. I'll actually just keep watch. I think. DM.
You keep watch. Okay. You hear a bunch of stuff through the hour. Bjord. I'm rolling physical dice too tonight, by the way, which excites me.
Oh, cool.
Nothing untoward happens to you this evening. You managed to get your short rest off.
All right. I'm going to use a hit die then. Let me just get that bad boy going. So that is 4. I'm going to use another one.
So how long is your strength drain for?
Oh, yeah. That was what I
Start.
was going to ask next. I don't know.
You just had a short rest,
Yep.
so your strength is still drained.
Ah, shit. Okay, that's cool.
All right. How you feeling, Oxcar?
Yeah, not too bad. Just
Oh,
about feeling 100%, but not 100%.
Right. Well, I think we've pretty much mission complete. So unless you want to explore the rest, we can probably take evidence of these poor fools' demise. We'll take the
What?
heads.
We're in a dwarven mine. You think we're not leaving without checking this out? I walk
You're
over
wounded.
here, and also, as I'm walking across here,
All right.
I
I'm
grab
gonna
them
take
now.
the 2 dwarves' heads so we can show them what's happened to them.
Okay.
So, with their names again, Borum and Marius. I'll take their heads.
Oram and Marius. Roger, you got the heads. Yep.
Okay. I think we assume we got a marching order here.
Yep, I'm going to assume that you have the standard marching order, which is Oxcar at the front and Bjord, about 10, 15 feet behind?
Yeah. Some of that.
Okay.
And I guess checking boxes on the way.
Yeah. As you venture down this part, it is blocked by a massive boulder. There is no
Kaboom.
further way
Yes.
forward here. You do kind of get the feeling though that like these things have clearly come from the Underdark down here. These are classic ghouls from the Underdark, and you're wondering how they got in here. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? They can squeeze through tight spaces. You did see them shapeshift in and out of themselves, but yeah,
Okay.
curious.
I want to have a look at this kind of rock. Do I think there's any
how they
space here they could have got through? Looking at this rock.
Yeah, there does look like small gaps underneath the rock. Probably big enough for even a creature of small size. Probably looks like not a very good job of sealing this exit here.
Can I see rubble around here that I think I could place around to try and block this hole?
Yeah, I would say you could do that. I'm going to make you roll a strength check to remove and move the size rubble.
And with my shit strength too, right? Which I need to work out how I can do this as a modifier so that when I roll it's better. Actually, I think I should be... Let me just write this down. Sorry, just one sec. Strength 17. So I remember what to go back to later. So I'm going to be down to 13. Yeah, that works. Okay, now roll strength.
Come on.
15.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to fill the holes in that were once there. Both sides of the rock, just kind of underneath the big boulder that you can see there, you managed to plug the holes.
Awesome. Okay.
I say, nice
Okay.
job, Oscar.
Yeah, maybe we can make this place safe to work for these dwarves again. Maybe they'll appreciate that. All right. Do we need to... Is it... I guess we're going to walk out now. You're
Yep.
following me, Bjorn? Should we keep
Yep,
going?
I'm following you, yep.
Anything of note on these bodies as we walk past?
No, they are like
Yeah.
piles of ash and bloody bodies on the rest of them. Yeah.
Righto.
Nothing else
I
to note.
want to have a look at this little boulder. Do I feel like this one needs blocking as well?
That one looks okay to you. It looks pretty well blocked. Not too much to see there.
Okay.
What about up here, this pile of wood? Is there anything to note up here that I could look at?
That is just literally a pile of wood. Nothing else to see there. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Big,
Oscar, look at this interesting wood.
Ooh, yes. That looks stronger than my armor at the moment. All right. Okay, we saw this dwarven thing. It does something. I guess we don't. No reason we would need to play with that yet. Hey, so, Bjorn, what do you think?
Which thing? This is the turn style thingy.
Yeah. Can I want to pull this lever. Can I pull this lever? See what happens.
Yep. You pull the lever, and that whole centerpiece rotates around. So the cart that is over near the ghosts can now probably be put on that centerpiece to now turn around and come back down in a southern direction, if you so wish
put it
to
on.
do that.
Oh, dude, I want to ride the cart.
No, I'm not riding the cart, but let's get it on the thingy, alright?
Okay, we're gonna push
Alright.
this cart over to the
Yeah, we're gonna try and get it on the rails. And
Yo,
stick it on
Frankie.
the thing.
How are you, dude?
Oh, hey, Frankie.
Yo, Frankie. Got wood.
By the
yeah,
way,
plenty
my
of wood
general
in
demeanor
here.
at the moment, I'm generally incredibly grumpy with the state of my weapon and my armor and my strength. So I'm just kind of moping around the place the whole time I'm here.
Oxcar's stuff all got fucked up.
Yeah. Well, cheer up, Oscar. We'll get you some new stuff when we get to town. It's all right. Alright.
Actually, I've got a
Trying
point.
to push
Bjorn.
the cart onto the thing, yeah.
I'm feeling very weak. Do you know anything about medicine or arcane knowledge as to why I'm weak and when it might wear off?
Can I? Well, do I?
I'm going to let you roll a... So it's not so much about the medicine. I think I'll get you to roll a history check on
History.
on the creature itself.
Okay. Yes. Let's go. 20.
Okay, 1 second. Why can't I do this? Oh, that's why. A 20. All right.
Yes.
You've just unlocked some great lore for the viewers in Twitch chat about specters. You remember this story that your dad once told you about his time looking through some caves potentially connected to the Underdark. And essentially, you remember him telling you about these spectres. So they are living creatures that remind the spectre that life is beyond its grasp. The mere sight of a living creature overwhelms the spectre with sorrow and wrath, which barely can be abated only by destroying said life. A spectre kills quickly and mercilessly, for only by depriving others of life can it gain the slightest satisfaction. However, no matter how many lives are extinguished by a spectre, always it succumbs to the hatred and sorrow. Spectres are the lives of those who suffered immense pain, and they basically come into animated corpses, so to speak. Now, you would know, your dad also told you that those that are have been had their strength drained by said ghosts and spectres, usually it just takes a very long best red, 24 hours in bed overnight, and you should be fully restored.
Awesome. That's good news.
I walk up to Oxgar and I grab his chubby little face and I look him in the eye and go, I reckon you'll be right in about a day or so. You're just cursed or something. My dad told me about this stuff. I give him a little pat in the back and say, come on, onwards.
And I'm feebly pushing this cart up the track in my broken armor.
Okay. Yep. So you guys move the cart into the center position. The tracks don't align with the southern
Path.
rail track. Yeah, you've got to then press it again for it to
So we're
to
gonna
connect
do that.
up.
Line it up, Oxgar.
Whoosh, we lined it up.
Good chunk.
Okay, so do we think we can just sort of walk along the cart pushing it with us?
The hill down is pretty fucking steep.
Okay,
like,
so this you mean down here?
Yeah. And at the moment, it's going to take you straight down to that area that you haven't explored yet.
Okay, I'm like
I
round
don't
two?
know. No. Well, last time, remember? You leant right instead of left, and then we didn't hop at the same time, and we crashed.
Okay, well, I say go wait at the corner. I'm going on my own.
Oh, God. All right. If you must, I'm going to stand over here and just
So where's your
watch this
sense of
dwarf.
adventure?
I'll sit on this box and just watch him with interest.
Okay, Bjorn, where you are standing into this area in here is pitch black, like darkness. There is no light that you can see in there.
Okay, I definitely have
Right.
the torch on the front.
And I just yell,
'cause I'm a
do
dwarf.
not die, Oxgar. I take no responsibility if you do.
Okay, I get in the cart and I push it down to this hill.
Oh
I
my
guess.
God.
And I've got the torch on the front.
Okay.
So I better-
So it takes off quicker than you thought it would. The first thing is you get down to that corner there, and for you to be dexterous enough to take the corner at the speed you're on, I'm going to get you to make a... Oh, let me just have a quick look. An acrobatics check.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Not a nat one to work with. What does that make it? An 11.
11. Okay. So you kind of like do a big wobble, and Bjorn sitting on the crate there sees as you've got one wheel off the ground as you're like veering around this corner, but you do it safely, and you start careering along this pathway, further along this way.
Am I about here
Alright.
now?
Yeah,
I'm
you
starting to run behind, but he's going faster than me,
He's
so
going.
I can't really keep up.
you stop right on the corner, right at the corner of the blue there, Oxgar. Yep.
And that's where it stops.
That's where it stops. And you're looking ahead of you, and it's where your light reaches, and then beyond that is pitch black darkness.
Okay. Is the cart stopped? Is that what you're saying?
Cart's stopped. Yep, and it's just sitting there now.
Okay. I go,
Alright.
wee, that was fun, Bjorn. Come down,
I
come
come
down.
running
You wanna
down the
turn?
hill.
I'll push it back
say-
up for you.
Oh my God, you fool of a dwarf. You get yourself killed one of these days.
Where's your sense of adventure? And I'm starting to feel happy now. I'm feeling less mopey about my armor.
That thrill of the darkness.
Little darkness.
Yeah.
Is there anything over here? This crystal stuff, or is this all just nothing at the moment?
Where are you looking?
Just kind
let's
of
have a
over
quick look. No, ornamental Sorry, nothing to see there. It's just a little path
Okay.
around. You do see that veneer of the. You see that veneer and the beautiful blue stones kind of lighting this corner a little bit, but further up, you notice that as you follow the cart around, you're glad that it didn't keep going because it basically careers off into just a massive big hole in the middle of these tracks that falls directly straight down.
Okay, can we traverse this, or is this just where it ends?
You can try to move your way around the side of this. I will say that it looks a little bit sketchy unless you guys want to make it safer somehow.
Okay. Bjord, what do you think of this? What's in that other room up ahead? We should probably investigate.
Okay. So there's a big hole, is there, DM, in front of us?
There's a big hole, yep. And
We could
I
get
mean,
around
you
the
could
side,
try
so-
to get around the side. It'll be some type of check that you would need to
Okay.
make.
Can we see the bottom of this hole, or is it just a chasm into nothing?
It is, well, you could, from what you can see from where you are, how far is your dark vision?
Mine is 60 feet, I think.
60 feet. So if you look down there, Oxcar, you can't see anything within 60 feet vision.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we don't want to fall in there.
Okie dokie.
Okay. How about you go first? I'll tie a rope around your waist, and then if you
good
fall, I can
idea.
catch you.
Great idea. Okay, so we'll pull a rope out and tether ourselves around.
Yeah. So
our
what I'm
waists.
doing is I'm gonna, so it's around Bjord's waist, and I'm holding it, but I've also got a wrap of it around the rail line, so I've got good
Okay.
strength on it. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Okay,
So Bjord, you're going to try to
Yeah.
traverse around the side?
I'm going to try and shimmy across, yep.
Okay, I will get you to please roll a acrobatics check to see if you can make it
Gee.
around the side.
Oh shit.
Ooh, a 9.
A 9. So you do fall into the hole. You kind of like
oh,
wobbling
whoa,
backwards.
Catch me!
And Oxcar, can you make a strength check to see how
Oh,
well you are going to...
Surely this is with advantage. Cause I'm
Athletics,
tied around the-
athletics. Yeah, look, I'll give you advantage on the athletics check to see, because you're prepared, right? You're sitting there ready to take his weight. Like, you guys
Oh, yeah.
planned this
around,
out.
like wrapped around something, yeah.
Lucky I had fucking that. Okay, 16.
Yeah. So you pull Bjord back up, and you're on the other side now, Bjord. You're able to kind of like...
Get
the
out.
way that Oxcar was able to hold you up, you kind of managed to work your way on the other side of the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and Bjord, do the same. Tie it off
Alright.
like I just did, and I'm gonna
Okay.
come around.
Alright, so I wrap it around the rail and sort of sit down and brace it with my legs, trying to take the weight in case he falls.
Okay. Acrobatics check from you, Oxcar.
Do you want to see some dwarven trickery? Here we go! and I oh, I got advantage.
Oh.
Let me go again. Is it acrobatics, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. Boop.
Come on. Uh-oh.
5.
Oxcar falls into the hole.
Straight into the hole. Watch this.
With advantage, make a strength check here, Bjord. Fuck, I hope this
Oh,
goes well. Holy
There we
shit.
go.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
17.
Easy, you pull him up. You guys are both on the other side now.
Man, I'm glad we had that rope. Bjord.
Man, we suck at acrobatics.
Okay, you guys can see more of this area now. Well, at least Oxcar
Alright,
can
okay.
with his vision.
I'm gonna go to the right first.
You go to the right first? Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna step up to this corner like that. Or do I now or not yet?
Yeah, you can head up there. Yep, and I'll open this up for you. Okay. In this room, blah 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 blah. There is a box in this room. There is also armor in here. There's like stacks of armor up against the back of the room. You're unsure what it is at this stage, but kind of looks to be some kind of metal armor at the back. There you go.
Right.
Nothing else of
Okay.
note.
Okay. Is it dark in here still?
It is
I'm muted, sorry.
classified.
Look, armor.
It is classified as dim light in here.
Okay.
Okay, so up
So,
here, are we talking
yeah.
about at the end of the wall there?
So
is where
you
the
get
armor is.
disadvantage. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna.
Fjord, I can see armor.
I'm like,
Guess
"Hey,
what's
just-
broken?
I know.
armor."
Just take it easy. I just
And
got a
that's-
bad feeling about this.
Okay, hang on.
So
First
just approach
thing that
carefully.
Can I see any wet rocks?
No wet rocks. No wet rocks in here. There is no water in here. No puddles. No.
All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna step up to here with
Oh,
my
I'm
hammer
hanging
and shield
back.
at the ready.
Okay.
I'm hanging back.
Okay. I will get you to roll. What are you guys doing? Looking. What are you doing? What are you?
I'm kind of just creeping forward with my gear at the ready, kind of, I guess looking for any sort of danger, whether that's traps or animals or whatever.
No.
As I'm creeping forward.
No danger that you can see in here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to make good
All right.
friends.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's a box here, right?
Mhm.
Should I smash this box, Bjord?
Remember what we found in the first box we looked in?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe we don't
Yeah.
smash it. Kaboom! Okay, I cautiously open this box.
Okay. Roll an investigation check on the box for me, please.
Oh man, I suck at this. Intelligence is crap. Here we go. That's not bad.
Ooh, okay.
15.
Very nice. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh my lord, this could be good. 54.
Okay. In the box, you find a potion of water breathing.
Potion of water breathing. Well, that's new. Cool.
Nice one.
All right. I suppose I'll put that one in, eh?
Yeah, you grab it.
Okay. Well, I've just got to find that first. Potion.
And then, yeah. Okay. Yep. That's all that's in there. In amongst some like other random rubble and shit, there's just like a random potion in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I yell to Oxgar. What else can you see down there, Oxgar?
Let me just grab this first. Bonk. Did that work? Oh, it did work. Yeah, cool. Got it. Okay. I'm not sure yet. There's some armor. And now I'm feeling brazen, so I'm just going to walk straight up to it and have a look. It's down here, right?
Yep. What armor do you wear? I can't see it on your fucking character sheet.
Oh, yeah. It's chainmail at the moment.
Chainmail. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, there is 3 sets of chainmail, just kind of like stacked on top of each other.
Bjord! Chainmail! And I'm very excited about that. And I just launch my existing chainmail off and don one of these.
As you
And
pick it up, in between them, there's a note that's on them.
Oh, okay. Definitely reading the note.
The note says, "For the slimes."
Oh, for the slimes. Wicked. Okay, so I'm assuming by donning this that I remove my armor class problems from before.
Yep. It is brand new
Right.
chainmail armor for you.
I'm feeling very, very chipper now. Is it? I'm assuming it's shiny armor.
Yeah, it's like actually in pretty good condition. The top one was a little bit old and dusty, but the one in between, the other two, is pretty much brand new, nice and shiny.
Yeah.
Looks quite polished. Definitely an
Nice.
upgrade for you. Definitely a
Yes.
yeah.
Your
Nice
beauty.
answer.
Well,
It's pretty
Okay.
good.
Do you think the other two are worth anything, Oxgar? Should we chuck them in the bag?
why not? Maybe we can use them to build better armor. Good idea.
Okay. So 2 times. There's 2 left there. DM?
Yep, 2 left. Two other chainmails there. Yeah.
2 chainmails. Yep, sweet. And as he's doing that, I swagger off here in my sweet new chainmail.
I say, looking good, Oxgar.
How do I do this thing where I do?
Bit long on the arms though.
Shh. Do the thing where I. Oh no. Oh, that's it. Alt. Okay, yeah. That's my swagger. Okay. And as I get back to here, I'm being serious again.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to walk up to this point here in battle formation, please.
Battle formation, Roger.
I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, that's okay.
You go. Yeah.
I'm just gonna tap Oxgar on the shoulder, and I'm just gonna say, maybe we should just approach with a bit of caution.
Nah, I'm a dwarf. These are mine. And I charge off just to
Okay,
slide him.
fine. All right,
Okay.
I'll just follow behind, shaking my head at
Any
him.
box, anything, and we're checking these boxes on the way. Just
Yeah,
anything
these
inside.
boxes are, as you're walking through here, these boxes are all empty. Nothing in them.
Okay, we're down to here.
Okay.
Yep. I guess we just, in this instance, just keep walking, right?
Yeah.
And I think,
okay.
sorry, because of my armor, and the fact that I'm feeling pretty good about myself, I'm just swaggering through. Absolutely not a care in the world.
Okay, at this
Not trying to be
point,
stealthy.
Oxgar,
Yep.
you and Bjord, you hear this, "Stop right there!"
Okay, can we see where that's coming from or see anything?
It is out of the pitch black in front of you. You cannot see it. You cannot see where this is coming from or what this is.
Who said that?
Sounds like Gringlefoot.
Who's it to you, pal?
Not sure. Is it
Gringlefoot,
someone
we
I
know
should
it's
be...
you. Come
Is it
on out.
Gringlefoot?
Gringlefoot.
It's not Gringlefoot. If you don't show yourself, I'm going to charge you in there with my hammer.
What are you in these mines for? They look like
Yeah.
rubbers, this other one says from the other side of the room. They're not rubbers, you idiot. Look at them.
Yeah, we're not rubbers. We're here to clean the mine of nasties. Are you a nasty?
Clean the mine of nasties. What do you mean, dwarf?
We've just taken out 2 spectres and some other grey thing.
You killed the spectres?
Of course! Look at me. I'm Oscar Battlehammer.
Haven't you heard of him?
Scar Battlehammer. At this stage, someone lights a torch in here and you see 3 deep gnomes standing in front of you.
They are Gringlefoot.
Deep gnomes are they live in the actually roll a history check, one of you guys, if you would like.
Not me. I'm too
You're a mountain
non-intelligent.
You do
You
it.
roll, dude.
I'll
You
see
do it.
you
I'm
when you
out.
do it, okay.
I got -2 intelligence, bro. You don't want me to do it.
Was it an int check, Chris?
It's a history.
Roll a
one.
history,
history.
check. Yep.
History. Whoop.
Oh, you've got advantage on, I think, or disadvantage.
History. 10.
10. So you would know that these are deep gnomes, and you know that they live exclusively in the Underdark. They are very, very rarely seen on the surface. You would also know that they're gem harvesters, gem hoarders, and they're generally harmless if they're ever sighted.
Okay. So
Okay.
we yell out. Did you say deep gnomes? They're called
Deep gnomes, yeah.
deep gnomes. I thought this was a dwarven mine. What are you guys doing down here?
Ha! The human's smart. Creek, the human's smart. His mate goes, it's true. This part of the mine is connected to the Underdark. We use a small gap in the northern boulder to get to our home, which is it's roughly a 4 or 5 kilometer walk through the Underdark. Say, where are you folk from? The surface? Do you want to trade?
What have you got to trade?
He pulls out this implement that you don't know what it is yet, and goes, "Say, we like anything from the surface. Anything we don't have in our ordinary day. See, plants. Have you got plants? We never see plants. Berries. Anything to eat. Yeah, we'd love it. And in return, you can have this thing." And he holds it up to you. You don't quite know what it is yet, but it looks like. Second. It looks like a chime. Looks like a thing that would generate noise.
What is it you hold, Dark Gnome?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would. What is it?
This right here is a charm of opening.
Charm of opening.
Sorry, chime.
Okay.
Chime of
Charm
opening.
And what does it do?
Ha! It opens things, you silly dwarf.
And I turn to Bjorn under my breath, say, "I could use help with that stupid chest in the haunted house."
This is true. Does it open anything in particular?
Well, we've used it twice. And it's opened a chest. I think it can open doors, locks, anything locked. Just by pointing it at a thing and sounding the sound.
Bjorn,
Okay.
Bjorn, I think I've heard of these. I think you get 10 uses to unlock anything you want. Do I know that?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll say you can. Yep. So they've used 2 of the 10. It's got 8 left.
That seems pretty good. What have we got, Bjord, that we can trade for this?
They like stuff from the surface.
Do you have any good berries?
I can cast good berries, but it's the last thing I have. Last spell slot.
I feel like this is the last room in the entire place before we get a long rest anyway. So yeah, maybe do it. What do you reckon?
Okay.
Maybe ask them first.
I say, Dark Gnomes, I can give you some magical berries that will fill you up for a whole day, and they're delicious.
Magical berries.
Would you consider a trade?
They turn to each other and they start like squabbling to each other. How many magical berries are you willing to offer us for this chime of opening?
Well, I want to be fair for everyone, so we can give you 2 each.
4 each.
Well, I only have 10 to give. How about 3 each, and then we can call it even?
I'll take 4 and they can have 3.
You drive a hard bargain, Gnome, but it's a deal.
Okay. You guys can add Charm of Opening to your backpack. It has used 2 uses, so it's got 8 left.
All right, I'll do that one, brother.
Yeah, you grab it. Yeah.
I can actually give it a number of 8, I think, so that'll work. Cool.
Now,
Awesome.
Gnomes, on other business,
Yes.
did you see or were you aware of spectres or ghosts in this cavern?
Yes. We see spectres and ghosts every day in the Underdark. They are deaf. We are deep gnomes. We know how to hide. We can stealth. The horrors in the Underdark, you don't ever want to go to the Underdark without a deep gnome. Let me tell you. This cavern is connected to the Underdark. In fact, that pit that you and Oxcar would have climbed over leads directly to the Underdark.
Okay. Well, that's good news for you because we've blocked your other exit by the northern boulder. You're going to have to use that tunnel, I'm afraid.
Ha! That's okay. Thanks for letting us know. We'll traverse down the hole instead.
If we ever need to traverse the Underdark in our time, is there a way we can contact you if we need a guide?
He pulls out his own sending stone. Do you have one of these sending stones?
I do.
Well, now you know how to contact me, dwarf.
Cool. We can just Bluetooth them together.
Yeah. Just add the sending stone number to our sending stone.
Okay, cool.
There you go. That's handy. Okay. Well, is there anything else of interest you can tell us?
No. Maybe tell those dwarves to block this entrance of this mine. Unless they want more things from the Underdark coming to their other levels, just keep this one blocked, is our advice.
The whole level?
The
Or
whole
just
level.
The pit? The
Block
whole
it
level?
from the start.
From
And
the very
and
cave entrance.
he starts eating the one extra good berry that you've given him, and he's like clearly just really enjoying it.
It's like, okay. Well, I guess we're out of here then.
Okay. Well, good luck on your travels.
You too, Oxcar and Bjord.
Alright.
Alright.
As I'm walking away, I whispered to Bjord, maybe we should just kill them and take their stuff. They're from the Underdark, you know.
They didn't seem evil though. They didn't mean to let the ghosts in.
Well, fine. Okay, are you going first or am I going first across this pit? Actually, I think we're
Maybe
basically
I
gonna,
should.
DM, we're basically going to leave this.
Yeah,
point
I'm
now.
going to let you guys just cross it and be at the entrance. That's all good.
Okay.
Yep. There
Alright.
you go.
We're out.
Way!
Dun.
Da-da-la-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Man, you got to get that sample thing. That'd
Yeah,
be
I need to
really
get some fucking more samples. Well done, boys. You did it. All right.
Excellent.
So, when you get to you guys get out the front of the mine. And waiting for you is Manistrad. At this time, you guys came in here quite early in the day. So they are just knocking off work. You've probably been in here for maybe, I'd say 6 or 7 hours. So it's probably approaching mid-afternoon. And Manistrad looks at you both with a bit of a worried look on his face because he can see that you clearly don't have anyone with you. And he says, "Please, did you find my boys?"
I bow my head and look towards Bjorn as a signal to say, you take this conversation, and walk away.
I kind of kneel down to dwarf height and remove my hood and say, I fear I have terrible news. The young boys, Borum and Marius, they didn't make it. They were consumed by spectres in the mine. I have evidence if you wish to see it, but it's not pretty.
I'll take your word for it, Bjord. Did you slay those responsible?
Yes, the spectres are gone. We did make an interesting discovery, though. They were able to enter the mine only through a passage to the Underdark. And there are some deep gnomes who are responsible for digging into the mine.
So the rumours are true.
They're true.
It does connect to the Underdark.
Yes. I fear the only way we're going to be able to stop more abominations coming through is to seal the cavern completely. Unless you wish to investigate and block basically a pit that goes into the Underdark. We didn't see how deep it was, but it would be a mammoth effort to block.
This is our deepest part of the mine. It is full of riches that are unexplored, but there is more. The other floors will suffice. Let's block it for now. If we wish to come back at another date, we can. We shall prioritize blocking this part of the mine tomorrow on first light.
Okay. There's a functioning rail track and carts, and there's already gunpowder there, so it should be a relatively easy job for you.
Did you bring anything back with you?
I glance over at Oxgar just to see his reaction to the question.
And I nod.
Please, I want you to have it. Along with this, and he hands you a bag of precious stones that's worth 450 gold pieces.
Shit. Wow.
It is the least I can do for you, Bjord and Oxgar. Thank you for looking into my missing friends. Now, boys, I just want to stop you real quick and thank Lucky Red Sparrow. Thank you so much for the raid. How you going? Hope you're going well. Welcome, everyone. We're at a very tense moment. We've just cleared this mine of all the ghastly abominations, and the players found the two dwarfs they were looking for, which were dwarven miners. They were slain, and they were being feasted upon by some ghastly ghouls. And what were they? They were spectres. Spectres were feeding on their life force.
Very gruesome.
Thank you so much. I hope did you have D&D tonight, Lucky Red Sparrow? I've seen your tweets about you thinking about. I completely understand when you say that you would rather be when you're at work and you're trying to do some work, and all you're thinking about is creating that one D&D piece for your players to play. I definitely feel that as well. Yes, so he hands you 450 gold pieces, and he's happy for you to take anything that you guys have found in the mine.
Yep. And we just tell him we're truly sorry for your loss. We would have, done it for much less, but we appreciate the gesture, and we'll make good use of the coin.
Bjord, Oxgar, thank you. Please, I request you return to me. You can find me either in the tavern or here during the day. It would be nice to have some company in the mines, Oxgar. I know that you're a mountain dwarf, but who knows? Maybe you can earn a few pretty pennies by helping me in the mines sometime.
Awesome. Yes, and I flex my weak muscles and say, no problems.
Because you are looking a bit skinny there, by the way, Oxgar. What's happened to you? Your cheeks are a bit gaunt and you're looking not so great there.
Just stupid spectre, and I mumble under my breath and I kick a little rock as I sort of storm away.
And that weapon looks a bit blunt. You should really get that sharpened.
And I lean over and say, "It's his keto diet."
Go.
Okay.
All right, and I yell over my shoulder, "Bjorn, back to the pub."
All right.
Back to the bar.
We go. Got a grumpy dwarf who needs an ale.
Okay. You guys, it is probably about it's like, what is it? Actually, question, Bjord and Oxgar, you guys did take the dinghy down the coast to get to the Dwarven Mine. Are you travelling back via the coast, back down to Saltmarsh?
Well, I turn to Bjord. Are we going boat or by foot?
Look, we need to get the boat back, otherwise we'll just leave it on the coast and we'll have no way to recover it, so rest your weary legs, let's sail back.
Okay.
Awesome.
By the time you guys find your way back into town, it is just coming on dusk now. After a huge mammoth of a day, you guys woke up early this morning and made your way into the Dwarven Mine. You were faced with probably your largest challenge yet. Oxgar, you are feeling absolutely wrecked. You are
Wrecked.
You feel like your strength has literally been drained from your body. You've never felt this way before. You guys find yourself. Where are you going? Where are you going for your beer and food this evening?
Definitely back to the hometown of what's it called again?
Snapping line.
Heading to Snapping Line?
Let's go see Hannah.
Okay.
Hannah.
Make the way to the Snapping Line, please, sirs.
Evening time. Is that where we are? Evening time at Snapping Line.
You guys did go to the other bar once.
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad place.
That guy quite liked
They
you.
don't have the same cocktails though.
No, they do not have the Clausmopolitans. That's right. Okay, so you guys enter the Snapping Line. Where is my... got some good tavern music. Here we go. And it is just on dusk. The sun is just setting. People are just kind of getting a little bit cheery, a little bit merry in here. You see a few people drinking those Clausmopolitans around the place. Hannah greets you with a warm, hearty smile. Tell me, Oxgar, Bjord, what have you been up to today, my friends?
Okay. Oscar just clumps up without a word, plops down at the bar, puts his hand out as if to request a beer in it, and just starts smoking the pipe of remembrance.
Okay. All right. She fills your pint up, puts it in your hand, and she goes, and Bjord, a Clausmopolitan for you?
Yes, please. And I can't lean over and say, just be careful around Oxcar. He's a bit tender today.
I can see
A bit
that.
sensitive.
She brews you up a Clausmopolitan and hands it over.
Thank you, Dale. It's 2 silver, yeah?
2 silver. Yep.
Did you add the 450 gold to your thing?
No, I thought you could add to yours.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yep.
Space Confession, how are you? Welcome. Now, the pipe of remembrance at this stage, after you've sat there and had a little bit of a drink, I will get you to explain now, for those of you in Twitch chat, pipe of remembrance is a magical item that when you smoke it, after 10 minutes, the actual smoke starts to form figures of your greatest achievements. And in Oxgar's, we're going to say maybe some of his failures as well. So I'm going to go grab a beer and you can say what appears in the smoke in the pipe of remembrance.
Okay. So this is the second time using this pipe in this pub. And so I grab out my lute and I start to sing a jingle, not in real life this time, but start to sing a jingle of my joy. And as I'm doing so, Oscar's starting to chirp up a little bit now. After feeling weary and getting a bit of Cosmopolitan in him, starting to feel a little bit better. Tells a tale of battle and combat, all of which, in Oscar's words, he's an absolute hero and Bjord is hopeless. Often the truth being, the smoke showing the complete opposite, which is Oscar doing fuck all in any of the combat and Bjord slaying them left, right and centre. Yeah. And so Oscar also talks about his incredible feats riding the dwarven mine carts of his youth down the tracks.
It's so true too, dude. You gave him all the attacks as well.
I did.
Yeah, he gave me all the attacks.
And so,
Love it.
the smoke telling a different story to some of the words out of Oscar's mouth. But by the time I finished my story and the smoke has played out its wonderful little play, Oscar is starting to feel much more chipper about life again. And the final thing he says is, "And look at this new chainmail!" and thumps his chest.
Huzzah! Can you roll a performance check for me to see how this is perceived in the inn?
Certainly can. That is a 10.
A 10. Okay. People are kind of like listening to you and watching as you play your lute, not paying heaps of attention. One guy walks up and throws you like 5 silver and says, "Great story, dwarf, great story," and goes and sits back in the corner.
Is the guy that didn't believe Oscar's
No,
pipe, is he there?
He is not present. He is not present.
Okay.
At this point, you hear this. "Excuse me, sirs.
God.
Bloody Gringlefoot. Hello, Gringlefoot.
Can I borrow some of your time, sirs?"
And because I'm feeling good, I'm like, yeah, why not? What do you got to tell us today?
Well, my prices have gone up. It'll cost
Have
you
they now?
1 gold piece each. Have I got a story for you, good sirs?
Well,
What do we think of Bjorn? We've got a bit of cash now.
I just don't like it on principle, but supporting the town, he does all this. Yeah, let's just pay it.
Yeah, we're gonna pay it.
Okay.
I'll flick him a piece. Ping.
Yep.
Why, thank thee. At this point, the bards kind of crowd over and the lights dim right down. It's getting pretty spooky in here, and he goes, "Have you, sirs, heard the story of the lost travelers, sirs?"
No, we
No.
haven't heard the story of the lost travelers.
Well, let me tell you this. It was a cold, wintry evening, much like this one here, and I was hitchhiking with some carts coming from Burl. We was drinking, warming our hands around the campfire, across a coastal stretch north of town. Sleep found us, but the night we heard some wailing, crying, sobbing. Spectacular, yet creepy. All around the camp, sirs. It was coming from everywhere. Almost like it was surreal in my ears. I hid myself in my bed covers and closed my little eyes and ears, sirs. Sirs. And at this point, he lifts up his eye patch and shows you his milky eye. And he goes, "The screams. There were none. I heard the running of my friends, and he claps his hands. And they all fell dead where they stood, they did. I hid there till the morning, and I ran my legs back to Saltmarsh. And that, my friends, is the story of the lost travelers." And he walks away from you guys. Oops,
I
battle.
just look across to Oscar, just stunned and going, "Is he telling the truth? And we know there's a cart that went missing to the north, but surely he can't be involved in everything."
Well, he is Gringlefoot. Who knows?
G'day, Lady K. G'day, Lush50.
Hey, Lady K. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that really helped us whatsoever, but it was fun. And you know the best part about this is hearing his little story.
Yeah, he's pretty cute, really.
He's pretty cute.
Pretty harmless.
With his little cheek. Well,
Okay.
you know what? I am knackered. I'm ready to pay for a damn good room and get a damn good rest. Try and get some of this strength back in my bones.
Get a bit of sleep.
That sounds like a good plan.
Roger
That's
that.
how I'm feeling.
All right. As we head upstairs, actually, we paid for a room yet?
Oh yeah, and what are the? We're talking about this.
Yeah. So, I did have the room prices somewhere.
Wasn't there also the general accommodation living price, right?
Yeah, so depending on what type of room you guys want here, they offer wealthy rooms at 4 gold pieces a pop. Aristocratic is 10 gold pieces a night. Wealthy rooms are 4 gold pieces. Comfortable rooms are 2 gold pieces. Modest are 1 gold piece. Poor is 2 silver pieces. And squalid is 1 silver piece.
I think we've earned ourselves a 2 gold piece, don't you reckon?
I agree.
Oscar?
I agree.
I think
Comfortable
you need a
it
good
is.
rest.
Yo, Omega Thug, welcome back, mate. Nice to see you. 2 gold piece. You guys are incomfortable. Oh, you guys are moving up in the world. Hot dang, our adventurers. Yeah.
Just a treat for tonight.
Okay. A treat for tonight. Also, boys, just general prices of stuff. If you, obviously didn't role play it tonight, but I'm assuming you guys probably had something to eat as well. So things like, oh man, it's hardly even worth paying for. You can get a banquet that's worth 10 golds. You're not going to do that, but if you get cheese and some bread, it's like 2 silver.
Yep.
Okay. You call it a gold a day.
Oh, hang on. Here we go. An in-stay, so meals per day, modest is 3 silver pieces per day.
Right, okay. So we'll just do that. So basically we're talking about 2 gold and 3 silver pieces per day just for accommodation. Right?
Sounds good.
Yep. We'll do that.
All right, done.
You legends.
Bam! All right. I'm having to sleep.
Give Oscar a pat on the shoulder as he goes into the room and say, have a good rest, bud. You'll be good as new tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm sauntering off to my room, head low, but with a little grin on my face about my new chainmail.
Okay.
All right.
New chainmail. Yes.
Brother, with long rests,
Yep.
I used 2 hit die in the last encounter.
Yeah.
I think you said you get back, is it 1 or half or something?
Give me a second. I believe you get those all back because I think it's like half of them rounded up. So I think rounded up, you should get them back.
Half rounded up. Yeah, okay.
Half,
Sweet.
yeah. Wolfie
Is that
says
right?
half.
Is it rounded up?
Yep.
I think
Stars.
it is, yeah. Dice up to a dice equal to half of the number's total hit die of them, minimum of 1 die. Okay, so maybe you only get 1 die back.
Oh, say that again, brother.
Okay,
Sorry.
so the character also regains spent hit dice up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of them, minimum of 1 die. Yeah.
So I have 3 total hit die at the moment. So
Hey,
I'll get
Wolfie
1.5
knows that.
back. Round it up. That's fine.
Lash, he just literally just did. Oh no, we didn't do he hasn't played the fucking loot. We'll do that next time, mate. We'll do the Oxcar. And Lash was losing his shit last time over that. It was so funny.
Very funny.
Yeah, okay. I'll do it next time.
All right.
The Pipe of Remembrance loot solo.
The Paper of Remembrance. Oxcar, you can take your strength debuff off you. You are no longer debuffed.
Yes.
Weary adventurers, sleep does find you. However,
Here we go.
for the, 5th night in a row,
Yeah, 5th time we've had the dream, yeah.
you do have another dream, both of you. And it is the same dream. It is walking through the Dreadwood. You can now put a name to it. You know the dream so well by now. It is the same every time. It is showing you the way to something. At the end of the dream, you hear the female's voice again. Creepy. Weird noises repeating in your ears like something is happening. Just these strange noises and chanting. No words spoken this time. You get the feeling that she knows that you guys have been investigating her. Why does she need to say anything? Oxcar, can you roll a Constitution saving throw, please?
I can. That is a 6.
6. You take 10 hit points of burning damage from
shit.
the necklace as it is just red hot on your chest. And you wake up sweating and it is burning your chest. And that's where we'll start the next day.
Oh, Jesus. Ow. Fuck. And I sort of fumble downstairs, rubbing my chest.
Alright, I come downstairs as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I want you guys to see that. Looking up what's a long rest. Fuck.
Alright. Morning, Hannah.
What is a long rest?
Bacon and eggs, please.
Bacon and eggs, yep. She's cooking bacon and eggs for you guys this morning. Cheerio, fellas. What's on the cards for today?
I look over at Oxcar and I can see he's back to his normal bulky self. Like, Oxcar, you're as good as new. I told ya.
Yeah, I'm feeling better, although my freaking chest got burnt by my medallion last time. We'll talk about that later.
You had the dream again.
I had the dream again. Did you have the dream again?
It's getting worse.
Getting
There's
worse.
something seriously bad happening.
As I'm rubbing my
Did
cheeks.
you have the same dream? I'm like, what are you rubbing over there, Oxcar?
It's my little amulet. It burnt the shit out of my chest. And while I'm rubbing it, I take a big intake of breath and I'm going to cast Second Wind. And
Okay.
see if I can get some of these freaking hit points back on this. Just remember what I'm going to do again. It doesn't work.
Fuck it, not good to start the day and take a bunch of damage.
Oh, it's like, oi! Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's D10 plus my final. Okay. Yeah, I know. Who made this freaking game, DM?
Yo, Red, how are you, dude? Nice to see you, man.
One.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. Alright, and I guess I'm munching away on my breakfast.
Right.
And as I'm doing so, and I'm just putting food everywhere because I'm just a messy dwarf.
Mhm.
I'm like, what do you want to do today, Bjorn?
Alright. I think we need to go and see Keldex. Didn't he say 24 hours? Is that what he said yesterday? Was that yesterday?
Yes, he did. I think there's a few things we've got to do today. That was one. Also, my freaking hammer's broken. And in fact, DM, I'd like to have a look at that with my smithing skills and see whether I think I can fix it.
Yep. Can you roll a... Now, what type of check would I want you to do here? 1 second. Okay, I think I'm going to get you to make a... 1 second, there you go. Actually, just roll a check, dude, with your smithing tools. And
How do I
so
do that?
I think you
Oh,
can
yeah, we go,
click on them.
Yeah, I can.
And
I can choose an attribute.
yeah,
Attribute.
click kind of how you want to investigate it. Like, are you through intelligence? Are you trying to decipher what type of damage is it, or what are you trying to what?
For me, it's looking at it from a battle perspective. So I'm, like strength. Like how can I fix this to beat the crap out of people again? It's kind of what I'm thinking.
Strength. Fuck. There's no real strength checks for looking at shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna make
Well,
you.
no, you're right. It would be, it'd be wisdom, battle wisdom. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Wisdom. That sounds good. Yeah. So yeah, the things that you've learnt as you've done things.
Well, that's a good roll. That's a 22.
Yeah. So with the right materials, if you find someone to probably smelt the ore that's in your bag of holding, you think that you would be able to fix this. Should you be good on the day?
Should I be good on the day?
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you're performing
Sounds like
good,
some
yeah,
skill.
you could do it. Yep.
I noticed Oscar looking at his hammer with a bit of a frown. I ask, what are you looking at?
Stick, and I kind of grumble. Burnt by these things corroded. Sort of mumble away a little bit and say, I think I can fix it. But maybe later.
Okay.
All right. So what have we got here? So I think it's 2 more days till the full moon. So we and then maybe 1 more day actually to the town council. Was that 3 days away?
You guys
2
have
days ago?
had 2 nights now. So tomorrow night is the town tomorrow afternoon is the town council meeting.
Right. So we got all day today and tomorrow
Mhm.
before we have to be anywhere in particular. Okay. Let me just actually update this.
Okay. Oscar, I think we need to speak to Keldek. Your dreams are getting out of control. That should probably be our priority.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's do that. A question to the DM. 2 to 4 hours walk up the coastal road for us to go check out the caravans that have gone missing as well. Maybe that's a tomorrow job. What time is that meeting tomorrow? The town council tomorrow night, is it?
Yeah, I would say early afternoon as the sun's setting, 4 or 5 o'clock. I can't remember what I told you guys, but that's what we'll go. Give you a full day. Yep.
Okay, so we might not have time to get up to have a look at the caravans tomorrow before that meeting. Yeah, I mean, let's go. Let's go speak to
See how we go. Keldek first.
Yep, let's go.
Okay. Guys, making your way to Keldek Tower.
Yep.
Thanks for breakfast, Hannah. We wave as you walk out the door.
Have a good day, boys. She Cheerios you goodbye. You walk out the door. Town is bustling today. People are off there on their way to work. You see some miners heading off to the north, heading off to the south, sorry, heading to the mining contingent. You see some local fishermen making their way down to the port. And you guys make your way up to Keldek Tower. You walk up, same thing. There's no door, and you guys are making your way up to Keldek Tower.
All right, I'll walk up to where we saw the door last time and start whacking on the bricks and go. Let us in, prick. It's us.
And you see the door appear in front of you and open up once again. Give me a second. And Preek is standing there and he goes, "Ah! Fat and skinny! Not yet dead. What a shame! Hurry! Silly fat and skinny. Master doesn't have 100 years to live. Hurry! And he's doing his little skittering behind you and he's like, kind of like just shooing at your feet as ushering you guys into the house.
Nice to see you, prick by name by nature.
You too. What's your name? Bjord?
I'm just gonna smile at
him as we walk in.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna walk behind Bjord upstairs.
So you guys walk in and you see Keldek sitting at his table. Doesn't even notice you guys walk in. He has his head down. He's in his red robes. He's got his hood off this time. You notice that he has no hair. And he's in the Philosophers, in Archimedes' book. And you can see he's got his finger above his head and he's twirling his finger around every now and then in a circle. And you kind of notice off to the left of him is a pen that he's animating that's writing notes on another piece of parchment next to him as he's kind of calculating and reading this information. And he stops and he looks up and he says in your heads, "Ah, Oxgar and Bjord, welcome back. Tell me, do you bring good news?"
Maybe not good news. I mean, the dreams are getting worse. I got burnt yesterday.
Burnt?
Have you got anything you can tell us?
It's physical. Is this thing harming you, Oxgar?
Yeah. I took quite a bit of damage this morning. It was rough.
I have learnt many things in this 24 hours. This thing that haunts your dreams is known by many names. The Hag of the Woods, the Dreadwood Nightshade, Granny Nightshade, one and the same. She is of much renown here in Saltmarsh. There are many stories, folk tales. Don't go too close to the water or Granny Nightshade will pull you in, fill your lungs full of water. If you don't eat your veggies, the Dreadwood Nightshade will haunt your dreams. Although it's folktale, many believe the Nightshade is responsible for the horrors that are born from the Dreadwood. Something I suggest you ask Eleander about. Previous adventuring parties tasked with cleansing the outskirts of the Dreadwood have mentioned the influence of the Nightshade. Horrible dreams, recurring dreams, until they left. However, these dreams are only received by those who have been in the Dreadwood, which is why it's bizarre for you, Oxcar. You have brought these dreams to Saltmarsh, to those worthy, myself included. This necklace you wear seems to strengthen her influence. You are in grave danger. I am surprised she hasn't already claimed you. She is trying to take your mind. Lucky you have come here in time. And you see him open his chest of drawers and pull out this small box. And pulls out this ring and says, I can block the Nightshade's influence on you. This is the Ring of Mind Shielding. It is one of a kind, and I request that once your mission is complete, you return it to me. While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts. She will not be able to enter your dreams. However, you can let her in. You will still hear her knocking. She will try, but you will have the ability to lock her out. More importantly, Bjord and myself can get some sleep. Am I right, Bjord?
Absolutely. God.
He hands you the Ring of Mind Shielding, which you can find and put in your inventory.
Awesome.
Other cool things about the Ring of Mind Shielding is if you die wearing the ring, your personality and body enters into the ring and you're forever captured in that. And if someone wears that ring, you can communicate with them telepathically.
Oh, that is cool. It is really cool.
Awesome.
Excellent. We say thank you, Keldek. That we really appreciate your help with this, and I, as much as anybody, want to help Oxcar get to the bottom of this.
Yes. Now this will not stop the torment. And what I mean is the necklace, Oxcar, it does not prevent you from dying. The only thing that can prevent that happening to you is slaying the Nightshade. She has you in her grasp. She just cannot no longer contact your mind. Now, the Dreadwood is another thing. It is the most dangerous place, nearly in the whole of Keolan. I would not recommend it until you have more power. I know this is hard to accept. This is a place where you will need to go to find your family's secrets, potentially Oxcar, but also to cleanse the curse that will be on you forever.
Could we be losing insight if we don't receive the dreams while I'm wearing the ring?
Potentially. You could let her in. That is true. However, her last dream, I'm not sure if it was the same for you, but it was mumbling. It was damaging. Almost like she knew we were trying to block her out. I could tell she knew she had lost her battle of the mind. So my advice for now, maybe until you find more mental strength, is to keep her out of your dreams.
I think she's nervous. She knows we'll run to her.
Maybe you're right, Bjord. She does know she's stronger than you now. She was trying to push her advantage while she had it. I'm surprised you lasted this long. I'm glad you are. You could have turned, killed all of us, killed Bjord himself.
He's one tough dwarf.
Now, on another note, that is all I have to present to you on the Hag of the Dreadwood. Let's talk about Archimedes. I cannot believe what Archimedes went through in this novel. He was a true scholar. These calculations are beyond anything I've ever seen. Necromantic magic, mixed in with alteration magic, something I have never seen. These calculations are truly mind-boggling. Combining these two magical disciplines, he theorized a formula for transmuting gold from inanimate objects. Now, firstly, Archimedes extracted life force from a living being or creature, effectively killing them in the process. This energy would be harnessed and stored. Next, an alteration magic would be cast on the object that they wish to transmute, breaking down its molecular components. He would use the magic to alter the atomic structure of these components, replacing certain elements with gold particles. Finally, necromantic magic would be used to infuse life, store energy into the new altered object, effectively bringing it back to life as a solid gold object. Now, here's what I can present to you. He essentially took others' lives. He killed them, turned them undead, so that he could use their life force to create gold objects. Now, we can recreate this, if you so wish. I wouldn't recommend it, but we could. You require a large creature, and you require an inanimate object. That creature is destroyed, turns undead, skeleton, if you wish, sometimes maybe zombie, and you were given 5 gold pieces worth of gold. I could do this once a day.
Kildek, how large is Prick?
Prick?
Haha,
I'm
very
sorry.
funny.
You can't have Prick. He is very loyal to me.
Just a jest.
Yes.
No,
So there you have
I'm
it.
not
That
interested
explains
Yeah.
why he was a skeleton and why those around him were skeletons. He essentially lost value in his own life. All he was after was riches and rewards, turning those he loved and cherished into nothing but undead beasts while turning objects into gold. Not a very nice way to go, but interesting nevertheless.
I think there are more honourable ways to earn gold, so I do not wish to partake in such necromancy.
Me too, Bjorn.
Oscar?
I agree. Sounds crap.
Unless we can get
Not
Prick
interested.
involved.
Yeah.
Now, anything else
Haha.
that you gentlemen have found, or anything else you wish to speak about?
No, actually, I've got something you might be interested in. On our recent adventures, we found this Staff of the Adder. Check this thing out. And I'll pull it out of the bag and show him.
Staff of the Adder. Very nice piece of work. Only one of these exists.
Wow, so this is unique.
Unique. In fact, so unique, I would, if you're wishing to sell it, I could offer you a gold amount if you do not want it.
Take it.
Yes. Look, I think a man such as yourself may find some use for this. Realistically, I probably won't be using it, so I'd be happy to exchange it for some gold.
I will offer you 600 gold for this item.
I just nod my head and hand it over.
Okay. Takes it, and he's fucking
thank you very
stoked.
much.
He's like super happy with it. He's like looking at it, and he goes, "Serpento crescendo," and the fucking head of this thing like just starts like moving around in front of him, and he like puts it close to Preek, and Preek's kind of going in the corner, and he's just like playing around with this staff in the room.
Cool. I'm like, oh well, enjoy Kildek. Thank you once again. Yes,
Please, any
that's,
magic items you do not wish, bring them to me. I'm always looking for more knowledge.
Absolutely. Okay.
That is good to know.
Oxcar,
Thank you very much.
when you gain strength, return to me, and I will guide you in the next step to dealing with this nightshade.
Thank you, Kildek. We'll see you next time.
I can see on Oscar's face that he does not want to wait.
Nah,
He's a very impatient dwarf.
I am. I'm out.
Kazi
Okay.
likes the sound of the nightshade, eh, Kazi? She's pretty.
Oh, the nightshade sounds creepy as hell, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. We will start walking out of the tower,
Mm-hmm.
presumably with Prick kicking our ankles as we leave.
Yep. Prick is being a little bastard once again. He's like, fat and skinny. Off you go. Out, out. And he's ushering you guys out the door.
All right. Cool. Goodbye.
All right. So I guess now we're at the door. I turn to Bjorn and say, well, I've got to do something about this hammer. And
I agree. We cannot go looking after this caravan with the hammer like that. So let's sort that out first.
It's still early in the morning at this stage. It's still like 8 a.m. kind of thing. Plenty of time in the day.
Yep. And I think I say, actually, we haven't got anything to sell, do we? I think we've done all that. It's just we got this ore. Actually, just before I forget, DM and Bjorn, we've got the stone of luck or something. What was it called?
Yeah, the luck stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
The luck stone.
Do you have that at the moment?
I have it on me. You need to spend an hour to attune to it, and I think we should try and find some time to do that. What I was thinking...
I'm going to say that if you guys wanted to, one of you guys wanted to attune to that, I could say you could have done that. You could have done it last night. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we choose to sail up the coast, then you can do it while you're in the boat or whatever.
Yeah, okay. I think I actually think it might be better for you to have it because doesn't it let you re-roll something?
It gives you +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
+1 to ability checks and saving throws. Maybe that is good for me to have.
Yeah, I think it's
taking
good
all
for you
the
to have.
hits.
Yeah.
Okay, good idea. So in which case...
I hand it over and say, we need to attune to this. It's a magic item and it'll take you an hour to do so.
What's it called? Stone of Luck.
Yep. Okay, I'll remove it from my inventory.
That. Whilst we're doing this, Stone of Good Luck, that's it.
Yep.
I just say, I would like to go visit the Dwarven Anvil. See if we can do something about its hammer.
Yep.
And also, possibly investigate to some better armor. How much coin do you have right at the moment?
I have precisely 1,304 gold pieces.
1,304. Wow. Okay. Between us, if you're willing, I have enough now for a plate armor set. If we can find an armorer with the armor, which would be quite good in battle, I would say.
Okay. Well, shall we go see the blacksmith? We have the ore. We have your hammer to repair, so let's go and do that.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna wander over there.
The name of the...
All right.
Farah and Jaxka.
You guys rock up to the Dwarven Anvil, and the door is open, jarred open, but it is dead silent. Last time you came here, there was tinkering. You could hear her smacking away on the hammer. There is nothing like that in here. The door looks ajar.
Okay. I draw weapons.
So do I.
Say to Oscar, something's not right.
Yeah. Okay. I step in the door and look around.
All right. At this point, this small piece of folded paper bonks off Bjord's head, and Jaska jumps out, and he goes, "Hiya! The orcs are coming for us, Mama! I'll save you!" And he's got this little sling in his hand, and he's slinging these little bits of paper off at you guys.
God, I roll my eyes and sheath my weapons, going, Jaska, you scared the crap out of us. We could have killed you.
And I laugh.
You guys are the best. You're welcome here anytime. And he goes off in the corner, and you can see that he's got this little homemade sling that he's made, and he's crunching up little bits of paper, and he's flinging them off in the shop, and there's like paper fucking everywhere through the house that he's just like slinging this stuff around.
All right. I'm just going to call out, Mafera, are you here in somewhere?
Ah, yes. Oh, God, it's been a hard week. I'm out of material, hence why I am not smithing. I have no ores left. My shipment still hasn't arrived, unfortunately. I cannot even make goods for the townfolk right now. Anyway, enough about my problems. How can I help you?
So I reach into the bag of holding and pull out a small chunk of ore and say, what about this? Is this useful to you?
This is iron. All of my stuff is made of iron. Yes, I need... where did you get this from, Oxcar?
From the Dwarven mine. We picked it up and jammed it in this crafty little bag.
And she starts laughing in front of you, and she goes, "Oh, please don't tell them I have their ore, please, Oxcar. But thank you. Yes, I mean, I can. What do you need?"
Well, I need 2 things. I need the best suit of armor you could possibly build with this ore, and with some coin maybe. And also this hammer fixed, and I just sort of pass it to her to have a look at.
Okay. Well, first things first, we can fix the hammer. Now, second thing is I can fix your armor, but I cannot create you new armor for 24 hours. All this ore needs smelting. It needs refining until I'm able to use it. You return to me tomorrow, I will be able to make whatever armor you require. I can fix your armor, if so, the one you have in your bag, and your weapon today, or you can fix your armor if you want to try. But unfortunately, I cannot create anything until I smelt these ores down.
Okay, well, I have this new armor on. See this? Yes, I have my broken armor too, but this is my new armor, so my armor's okay at the moment, although I want a better one. I'm after plate. Can you make plate?
I can make plate, yes. Now, how's about this? You give me those 2 chainmail vests, including the damaged one, and I will give you this as a reward and a thank you. She pulls out this large round shield. On the front side of the shield, it has gutters and speed dimples. It's extremely smooth and aerodynamic, and it is this beautiful blue color. On the inside of the shield are handles in strange locations, and she says to you, "Now this shield is for the adventurous only. It is a shield of sledding."
Oh, God, don't encourage him.
It fits 2 medium small characters, yes, both of you, and offers advantage on ability checks made whilst sledding.
A shield of sledding.
But there is no shield of sledding, so you're going to have to remember to make the advantage checks, but you can now add this to your inventory somehow.
I just kind of bow my head and walk away from the conversation.
Shield of sledding. Hell yeah, that is awesome. So that was for the 2 bits of chainmail, right? That we can shield of sledding. Okay, and what do I get?
Now,
advantage
we will make an arrangement about your other piece of armor. I mean, you have bought me ores, so I will not make you pay full price for your armor. We shall come to that arrangement when you return to me in 24 hours. Once I've smelted the ore, we can go over what you want, and we can go from there.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. Now, I heard you have a giggle about you having dwarven ore. What exactly is the deal with you?
Look,
dwarves?
I have a dwarven anvil. The name of this shop is called the Dwarven Anvil. Dwarven anvils are as rare as hen's teeth. The dwarves don't particularly like me because I have a dwarven anvil, and I'm not dwarven. I mean no harm to the dwarves, and I guess it also comes down to I support the fishing business, which is that age-old debate between those who think the dwarven mining is going to make Saltmarsh rich, or the fishermen of the town.
Right.
I am prepared to speak to whoever I need to. I would love to service the dwarven mine, and they can provide me with goods, but unfortunately that relationship does not exist. If you could be that conduit to maybe repair some of the relationship, I would be forever in favor. Relying for my smithing supplies from Burl once every week just is hard to run business.
Do you know who they're selling the goods to now? The dwarves.
The dwarfs? I believe they ship them from the port. It is a
export.
Import-export, yes.
Like Australia.
Just like Australia, yes.
What is this mystical Australia you guys are talking about?
Never mind.
Okay.
G'day,
Okay,
caging
that's
runt.
really good to know. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Manistrad is
this
not a
ham-
bad man. Manistrad is not a bad man. I've spoken to Manistrad on a few occasions. He seems to be like someone who could talk some sense into the rest of that contingent.
Oscar, seeing as you are getting your hammer repaired anyway, perhaps you should mention your idea to the blacksmith about having a pointed edge on one side as a modification.
I had forgotten about that. Yes, that's a very good idea. Mafera, do you think... Okay, so I've got to fix this hammer. It's obviously corroded. Whilst we're at it, and with some of this ore, is it possible that we could add a spike on the back of it?
Absolutely. However, I couldn't do that. I'm not a weaponsmith. I'm pretty good. I can fix things. I can get my way around armor. If you're looking for a proper weaponsmith, you should go to Burl and speak to... I'm going to go to my... Winfred Valance.
Winfred.
He is who supplies me with my products here.
Okay.
My ores.
Does Oxcar know how far away Burl is?
If you look on your map of the surrounds, I believe it is on there. Let me just have a quick look.
Caging. G'day, caging.
KJ!
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Yep, so it's north before the Drowned Forest.
Yeah.
So a couple hour walk north, or even actually up the river on a little trusty boat.
Let me just have a quick look. Handouts. I would say that is more like a day. So it took you guys. Took you guys 4 hours to get down to the Dwarven Mine. Yep. So I would say that that's at least like an 9 hour trek.
Yep, even by boat as well, right?
You could take the boat. It may even take you longer because it does kind of loop and dip around the southern edge there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I see. Yep. And just so I remember this, with the caravan was that's up this same road towards Burl.
So the way that the road goes into Burl, it kind of snakes straight west into and then it comes down the coast past that tower there. And it was basically on where they've explained it to you. It was kind of on that northern section along the coast there.
Yeah, I see. Yep.
G'day, Snippo.
Cool. All right. Oxgar.
Yes.
Before we conclude our business in town, I was thinking perhaps I could stop in at Kaorna's and pick up that skinning knife, seeing as we have lots of gold.
That sounds a great idea. I might have a crack at trying to fix my hammer to get its damage back, if that's okay. So you can do that, and I'll meet you there.
I'll pat you on the shoulder and say I will send you a message on the stones when I'm finished.
Okay, awesome. So DM, what have I got to do here to have a crack at fixing this hammer?
Okay.
Or getting
yep. I'm going to say roll a... So you pull out your smithing tools and Mafera guides you in using them. She kind of knows that you've got a fair way around your smithing tools already. You've done stuff at home. You pull your weapon out and she's kind of just watching you. And because she's guiding you, I'll give you advantage on, let's say you're going to do a strength check as you're smacking this with your smithing hammer and you've got a little bit of smelted ore out that she's managed to put together and you're having a crack here at it.
Okay, no worries. I think I've done something interesting here because I seem to have an extra strength modifier, which I shouldn't have. How have I done that?
Dwarven muscles.
Anyway, I'll roll and take away one. I'll have to have a look at that in a sec.
Okay.
Boop. Okay. Natural one.
Oh.
All right. Doesn't. Oh, did you roll advantage? Roll advantage on that.
Oh,
yeah.
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's lucky. Okay, so take one from that. 16.
Yep, you fix it. It's fine.
Yes.
Mafera is very impressed with you, and she goes, "You are quite handy with the tools there, dwarf. If you ever looking for work, should I have materials in my store, and maybe we can come to an arrangement. You sort out my relationship with the dwarves. I would happily pay you to work anytime in here.
Awesome. That sounds really good. Yeah. Okay. I think.
Good with
I'm happy
those
for now.
tools.
Yeah, I'm good with that, man. I'm just gonna start wandering back to the snapping line.
Okay.
Cool.
No worries. It is still mid-morning. I would say it's still 9 o'clock. Still plenty of time in the day.
Okay, what I might do is give a buzz across to Bjord on the Sending Stone and say, I might head across to, what's it called? The Wicker something.
Wicked Goat. Yep.
Wicker Goat.
Pretty sure that's what it's called.
Well, I'm at it. Why not?
Okay.
See if he's around.
Yep.
So
And I reply back, on my way to Kiona's, I'll meet you there.
Awesome.
All right. You enter the Wicker Goat, and you see. 1 second. I'm going to go back to here.
By the way, brother, I know why I got that extra strength on the ability check. It's because I've got the Stone of Luck thing or whatever.
Ah, very good. That's awesome, actually.
Whoa, what does it do?
Yeah.
Give you extra strength?
It
No,
gives me plus one to
checks.
ability checks.
Oh,
right?
man,
It's
that's
'cause
so
I did a
good.
Strength check. That's ridiculous, hey? Yeah, sorry, carry on.
So Lankus, you walk into the Wicker Goat, and Lankus is there, and he goes, "Oh, adventurers! Finally left that place stinking like fucking fish. Welcome. Have yourselves a beer." And he automatically pours you a beverage in front of you, slams it on the counter in front of you.
Okay, yeah, so we're supposed to walk in together, so I'm assuming that he's brought the knife in his back now, right?
Can we just assume that?
What did you say again? You what? Yeah. You sold. Yeah. You bought the knife,
Okay,
mate. That's fine. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah, cool. All right.
Right. Lankus, how are you, mate? Thanks for the beer.
No problems. What are you after?
Actually, we're after Manistrad. Do you know if he's around?
Manistrad will be at the mine. He wouldn't be due in here till 5 p.m. today when he finishes work.
Ah, okay, no problems. You heard any news around town worth us understanding about?
Well, apparently there's a missing cart to the north of town. I believe they have a bunch of the town's resources. Those fucking suckers.
Do you reckon we got enough time to get there before the sun goes down?
Well, yeah, I think so. Still early this morning, lads. No problems.
Up for an adventure?
Right, what do you reckon? Should we go over hunt at this broken cart? I think I've done everything I need. I've got my weapon fixed. I've got this shiny armor. I've got my shield of sledding. In fact, Lankus, is there any good sledding hills on the way to this place?
Oh my god.
Sledding hills, you say? What do you mean? What are you talking about, sledding?
And I pull out my shield and show him the shiny shield of sledding that I have.
Holy shit! How does it work? Show me. And he lifts this table up so it's like at a slant.
I'm like, come on, Lankus, grab on, we'll go together. And
Bjord, hold this. And he just pushes this table over for you to hold, Bjord.
Oh, for God's sake. I begrudgingly hold the table, not looking very impressed.
Okay.
And so me and Lankus will have a crack at this.
All right.
Yeah.
New sledding technology unlocked. Okay, let's make a. 1 second.
So hang on, I get an advantage on these checks.
You
too,
do.
right?
You get advantage on any sledding checks. So let's go athletics. Advantage.
All right. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be awesome because I get +1 from my freaking stone as well. It's still shit though, only 8.
So you guys fucking go down this table and the lip hits. You just roll over each other on the floor. Lankus is. Oh man, I can't stop laughing. Lankus is like.
So 1 to 2 on a D20.
He's just losing it laughing. Oh, that's the most fun I've had all week. Jeez, let's go. Well, there must be some good sledding places in this town. Where? I must know. To answer your question,
I
Oxcar.
must interrupt. Boys, this is not the time for fucking sledding around town, okay? There's a car
Okay.
to find.
All right, I pat Lakers on the back and say, "Find me some good heels for next time we're here. We'll go have another sled."
I shall keep my eyes peeled.
All right, and now we're off.
Oh my god.
G'day, J Bats. How are you, mate? Yeah, that is a shield of tumbling. Yes, that's what it should be called. Oh man, that fucking has me crying. That was pretty funny.
That's very funny.
Shield sledding has not been so good so far, has it? Really? I think I've rolled that
Nothing good
two
has
times I've
come
done this.
over shield sledding.
You've got advantage on the rolls. Surely
I know.
something good's
And a
gonna
one
fucking
and a two.
happen.
So can I shoot from the back of a sled if we're going down a hill?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course you
Oh,
can.
man.
Get
Yeah,
your bow
so
ready and fucking off you
Oh
go.
my god, okay. We'll have to try it out.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Alright,
so-
are we taking the boat? How far can we take the boat?
Well, hang on.
Oh, no, hang on. So, hang on. So the carts. Well, we're gonna follow the road out.
All right. So the story goes is that the cart is somewhere on the road between Saltmarsh and Burl.
Okay.
So we're definitely just walking the road.
How far is because the river follows the road? Does it? How far is the river from the road?
I would
see the
say, so looking at that map, I would say the river, where is this? Where the fuck is this?
Kind of curls to the
I think we
east.
just got to take
There
the road. That's what it's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
no,
right.
you'd be able to take it for like 1k, kind of. That's not very far, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we'll just leave it. We'll leave the boat. Oxcar, we can't take the boat on this one. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to do it
okay.
on foot.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I should note here that I wouldn't mind a short rest as well at some point, just because use my second wind and also taking a bit of damage from a
Alright,
burning chest.
Because you guys aren't in like combat, I'll allow you can have a free one. I can give you another one in the encounter should you need it once you
Alright.
guys
Yep,
are out.
okay.
So go for
Sweet.
it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Cool. All right, we're off.
You're off.
To encounter.
Looking for the next encounter. Okay. Look, you guys travel for maybe an hour and a half along the road. And you come up to... Whoops. You come up to a group of what seem to be abandoned caravans. Let me talk you through what you see here. You approach the scene. These are the travelling merchant caravans you've been told about. A sense of unease settles in your stomach. The air is still and quiet, no signs of movement or life. The caravans themselves are scattered haphazardly around the camp, with goods and supplies spilling out on the ground. You can see the goods remain untouched with no sign of looting or theft. Instead, there are signs of a struggle. The crates are overturned, suggests that there's an altercation. The ground is marked with footfalls, leading away in multiple directions from the camp, as if the merchants were running in fear. The silence of the camp is eerie, and the feeling of being watched is palpable. As you walk among the caravans, a sense of dread washes over you, and you realize that something terrible has happened here, yet there's no blood. Perhaps the merchants were attacked by bandits or wild animals, or perhaps something more sinister is at play. There is a fire pit in the middle of the caravans, surrounded by 5 sleeping bags, then surrounded by the 4 caravans. Go for it, boys. The floor is yours.
So they were set up.
If we
for the
actually,
night.
if we already had a look through this area at the moment, like is that, or are we assuming we're stepping up?
You're
first time?
literally just stepping up to where you are
Yeah.
now, and that's just what you kind of briefly observe with your passive perception walking up
Yeah.
to this in the daytime. Yeah.
Okay.
So I say to Oscar, I've seen this sort of caravan pattern before. They do it when they are hunkering down for the night to rest. They put the wagons in a circle so that they have some protection. It looks like they have been ambushed or something's happened. Can I look around the outside of the wagons for general tracks to see if I can see what moved in and out?
Yes, you can. You can roll a survival check to check for tracks.
Okay. Are we on the coast here or are we inland?
This is coastal. This is right
Okay.
next to the ocean. Like, you can see it, you can smell it from here.
So as favourite terrain, I'll advantage.
Yep, you get your favourite terrain bits.
Nice.
Okay. Right, what is that? 19?
19, yeah.
Okay, so you notice that there are 6 sets of tracks here. You notice that 5 sets of the tracks are running away from the camp. There are 2 running north, there are 2 running east, and there is 1 set running south. Sorry, did I
Can you say
say
that again? So yeah, 6 tracks. So 2 north, 2 east. Is that what you said?
Yeah, two north, 2 east, 1 south, and then there's 1 set of tracks that seems to just be walking in from the coast into camp.
Okay.
With
The
your
footprints
roll,
aren't- Yep.
with your roll, the 6th set of tracks seems to be moving around a lot from when it came in from the coast, and you can see them tracking outwards to each set of tracks that is extending out from the central location. As you kind of walk your way around this camp as well, you notice that at the end of the tracks from the running merchants, it looks like they have literally just fallen on the spot, lying prone where they are, face down in the sand.
So there are bodies around?
No bodies, no blood.
Okay.
All the
so
tracks
bodies
in-
have been
oh, sorry.
moved. Do the tracks look the same to me?
So,
Humanoid or...
given your natural explorer, you know that all of these are humanoid. You know that all of them are medium-sized, including the 6th set of tracks. You you can see kind of no signs of a struggle. It looks like they were literally running out and they just fell down on the spot, and
they're
then
gone.
something has either carried them back along their tracks towards the ocean.
Okay. I just relay all of what you said to Oscar so he understands what I'm seeing. I say I think something has taken these travelers and the tracks are leading towards the ocean. It's obviously something quite powerful to make them all disappear like that, so let's just be ready for anything.
Okay.
Oscar, should we search these caravans?
I think so, but I mean, this set does sound like Grinklefoot's story has some merit, right? We're talking about everyone running out and falling down, I think is what he'd said.
That's what he said.
I think he said screams and cryings from all around, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Do I know, if I've seen this and I'm now hearing what Bjorn has said, do I know anything, or can I look into my history to think I have a feeling on this one?
Yeah, so there is a... Let me just have a quick look at this. Yeah. Yep, roll a history check to see how much you remember of Gringlefoot's story.
Yep, okay.
And see if you can relate it to this situation.
18.
Yeah, it has remarkable resemblance to exactly what has happened here. He explained that he was hidden in his rucksack, and his friends ran away, and he just heard them fall. And
But he ran to Saltmarsh, so that's the one set of footprints south.
Maybe not. Maybe. Because I don't know if Saltmarsh is towards the ocean. Gringlefoot might not have left any footprints. Do we know do we think that any of these are Gringlefoot's footprints based on my history check?
you guys actually cannot see a set of footprints that doesn't lead to a body. That's one thing you've noticed, Bjord. All the footprints, apart from the ones that's trailing around the camp and taking things back to the ocean, All the other ones have just led to what looks to be a prone, flat down body around the camp.
Okay. Let's search these carts and see if anything was taken.
Yeah. Okay. So I think with each of these, we do it in a formation where I'm opening the door with Bjorn behind with the bow and arrow, I'm assuming, and just kind of weapons at the ready as we open each of the doors and look inside.
Okay. So, which one are you looking in first?
I think this one here. Yeah, the one at the top.
Oh, yeah, the
top right.
The wooden one.
Yeah.
So this is like there is nothing in here really, nothing of value. There's some personal belongings, some clothes and rags within some of the boxes and crates there, but it just looks like this was someone traveling between Burl and Saltmarsh.
Okay. Next one.
Can I just check to see the fire? Is it still warm?
Roll a survival check on the fire.
Gee, advantage,
Good question to ask.
Yep, advantage, yeah.
15.
Yeah, so you kneel down and you can feel the coals feel slightly warm to touch, and you would know that for it to be that temperature, you would say anywhere between 10 to 14 hours. These were a roaring fire.
Okay.
All right, I want to look in this one, the red one at the top left.
I'm going to stand back a bit as you are looking inside.
Okay. The red one. The red one, you poke your head into, Oxgar, and you see scrawled across one of the cases, the Dwarven Anvil. There are a couple of crates, and there is one large chest.
Bjorn, this is obviously for the Dwarven Anvil. This might be, is it Mafera? Is that her name?
Yep.
Yeah, it might be Mafera stuff in here.
Have a look, what's in it?
Poke around. Okay.
Caging. This is for you, caging.
Oi, the red can. Let's go. I need to get another beer too. Fucked it. I've had 3 of these 7% Jack's cans.
Jesus Christ. Mad dog.
I love D&D, dude. Loves buys me all these all these snacks and shit for these sessions.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man, my wife doesn't do that.
Just one.
She tolerates me though, so that's enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So have a look at the crates. Yep.
Yeah. So I guess I think we know there's probably ore on the crates.
Yep.
But we'll look anyway.
So
and then
there is bars, actual proper ore bars, and you recognise these, Oxgar. You can see that there's copper, brass, iron, steel, gold, platinum. There is basically everything a smithy needs in here. There's also supplies. There's things like smithing hammers and other bits and pieces, smelting tools and like fans and stuff. Like clearly quite a large order for the Dwarven Anvil sitting here.
Yep.
Assuming all the horses are gone.
All the horses are gone. Yep.
Yep. And I guess is that in the chest as well? Or do I need to check the chest as well?
No, that's in the chest as well. Yep.
Yep. Okay. And I guess I'll walk out saying, "Yep, this is all for Mafera. Let's have a look at the green one."
Okay.
Green one.
Step back a bit.
Okay. Roll an investigation check in the green. In the green one.
I do not know something great. My stone gives me nat 20, baby.
Oof, okay. You find a bunch of useless cloths and plants and herbs. You also find... Oh, man, I get to use my dice here. I'm going to roll for what you guys get here.
Oh, you're beauty.
7 to 11. You find 11 gold pieces.
Awesome.
And you find a potion of hill giant strength.
Oh, man,
That's
that sounds like
definitely
a
all yours,
lot of fun.
Oscar.
Yes. Okay. I'll sort that out. So I'll take the gold just because I'm here. And I'll grab that potion.
Does Oscar know that's what the potion is?
That's a very good point. Well, because I've told you, yes. Stupid DM. Fuck.
He had a moment of amazing insight.
Yeah. Well, I know what this is. The label says so. Yeah, exactly. This is for a fucking merchant. Caging Runt knows what's up. It's got a label on it.
That's what the label says. I reckon this is a potion of hill giant strength. Hey, caging.
Yeah.
Easy.
Bloody hill giant. Okay,
Right.
Anything else to note in there? I guess next cart, right?
Yep, that's it.
Step back.
Right, look at the blue one.
All right, the blue one.
I'm gonna guide you and tell you how to look for shit. Okay, using guidance.
It's here, look for shit.
1 second. Okay, the blue one is labeled Temple of Prokan. Is a label on one of the crates in there.
Temple of Prakan. Do we know anything about Temple of Prakan?
No. I know who would though.
Are they crates? Is that what it is?
Yeah, there is 3 crates in there.
Okay. Can I look inside one to see what's in there?
Absolutely. You open it up, and there is like holy symbols and robes of. In fact, Bjord, can you please roll an Arcana check on what you see in here?
I can. Do I still get an advantage or not?
What for?
Hang on. Arcana is that intelligence? So
Yeah.
I get intelligence check bonus because it's favored terrain.
Is that relating to tracking, or is it just related to any checks
I
made in
think
your?
it's intelligence and wisdom checks. Let me just see.
Lick it in the chat if you want. You can have a
Yeah, I
look.
think I can.
I mean, it's probably not related to a chest inside a caravan, though, right?
It's. Hang on. Hang on.
Or, guys.
Hang on. Gotta try and find it. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it's all intelligence and wisdom checks in your favorite trainer. Here we go. Is it this one? Yeah, here we go. It's very long-winded.
Oh, you were
When you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled.
So I'm going to say that this is not related to your favorite terrain.
That's true. That's true. Okay, cool. So, Arcana, did you say?
Arcana check, yep.
Okay, cool. Oops, hang on, that was advantage. Normal. Arcana, let's go. Come on. 10.
So your recent finding of what appears to be religion in your life, you recognize some of these symbols in the chests as being holy symbols. Probably for a temple or something of that nature.
Yep, alright. No worries.
Okay, I think it's time to follow these tracks. Although, should we have a quick look around these bedding as well? See if there's anything here worth us noting?
Yeah, so your general perception also notices that there is 5 beds here, but there's 6 sets of tracks. The tracks are heading that you can see looks to be carrying or moving back and forth from the coast, I guess is the takeaway.
All right, we are following those tracks.
Okay.
And I am just gonna tap Oscar on the shoulder and I'd say, look, I know you like to rush into things, but let's just take it quietly.
Okay, fine.
Is there any vegetation around we can kind of stealth through or kind of hide behind as we're going down to the coast?
Extremely sparse here. In fact, it's just
Okay.
like a beach leading down to the coast.
Okay, that's all right. We'll just maintain formation.
Okay.
Yep, off we go.
All right. So the tracks lead you down to the coast, to a rock
And into
pool.
the background.
Calm and serene. You both find yourself kind of peering into this rock pool where you are led down following these tracks, and you notice there is a gap in the rocky reef bottom of the pool, a hole, a crevice about 2 meters underwater, big enough for a human to fit through. Even though the water in the water itself, there is like a rock pool, and you can see that there is like a cave or a crevice that appears to be in the water, in the rock pool. Even though the water is dark, Bjord, through your natural explorer feat can tell the crevice has recently been travelled. To you, in your natural perception, the kelp surrounding the crevice looks to be manicured, moved, not natural, almost like a well-kept garden. Roll an investigation check for me while you're looking at this.
Roger, this is with advantage,
Yep.
assuming. Okay, investigation. 12.
12. So you notice that there is something sinister about this opening. There is something you can't quite make out tangled in the kelp.
Okay,
It looked-
how deep is the water?
2 meters.
2 meters. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I turn to Oscar and say, look, there's something down there. There's a crevice that we can see. I'm not sure what's down there. Just thinking the best way to approach this. You have your potion of water breathing, don't you?
Yes, I do. Let's have a look. What does that do if I use it? I can breathe underwater for 1 hour. Okay. If I use it.
Yeah,
What do you think?
something sinister is happening here. I don't know what it is. Whatever is responsible for this is a medium-sized humanoid. I don't have any more beyond that. If you're happy to dive down there, that so be it. If not, I'll go.
Is it the sort of thing? If I
So, based on all this information, Bjord, you would know what creature this is, based on what you know. I'm going to get you to roll a history check to see how much information you unveil about what is potentially hiding in this.
Okay,
Rock
normal
pool.
or advantage here?
I'll give you advantage because it's favoured terrain.
Okay, history. 11.
11. Law. Get your law on.
Gee.
This is a sea hag. You know that sea hags are by far the ugliest of all hags. They coat themselves in decaying, slimy, sea rotting things from the ocean. Hags propagate by snatching and devouring human infants. After stealing a baby from its cradle or its mother's womb, the hag consumes the poor child, and a week later, the hag gives birth to a daughter who looks human until her 13th birthday, whereupon the child transforms into a splitting image of her hag mother. Hags sometimes raise the daughters they spawn, creating covens, or a hag might also return the child to its grieving parents, only to watch from the shadows as the child grows up to become a horror. You know
that's so harsh.
You
Holy
know
shit.
that hags can breathe in water, and you know that they live in lairs. You know that the lairs are quite often entered through the water, but open into cavernous areas that are air. They like to take their victims and drown them and tangle them up in weed and almost have them decorating the outside of their lairs. This is all information you know because you've heard of these things on the coast before, haunting people and doing bits and pieces. Yeah.
And the
I
pirate history
relay
and all that.
all of what I know to Oscar, and I say I am extremely certain this is what we're dealing with, and I'm fairly certain that crack in the cave below will lead to a cavern that will take us to their lair.
Okay. And if we come across the sea hag in the water while we're transitioning, can we fight? Or can we not?
Well, I mean, can you see underwater?
Not very well. And I can't swim my hammer very well underwater.
Okay.
It's a chance. Maybe the way to do this is if you have your bow and arrow ready, possibly you can shoot into the water if I'm attacked on the way through. And I can guard the entrance as you come through.
I wonder, do I know if they are active at certain times of the day?
You know no more information than what I've told
Okay.
you.
All right. Look,
Although I will
I'll
say
go
that the
yeah.
tracks that I've seen out the front here and the way that they kind of go in here, it looks like nothing has been through here for maybe 7-8+ hours. The tracks look quite old. In fact, the water's kind of washed quite a fair amount, which the tide is now down. It looks like it's been a fair amount of time since they have passed through this. She's passed through this entrance.
What did Gringlefoot say about how these people fell down? It was almost like by a spell, wasn't it? I can't remember what he said now.
Spell or a charm. So there was a wailing, spectacularly creepy.
Surreal.
I wrote down a spell or a charm, perhaps. There were no screams.
Okay.
His friends ran off. He hid, then he ran to Saltmarsh.
Okay. Well, we clearly have to deal with this sea hag. We can't leave it here to be wrecking children of the area. So what do we say? I mean, if I can get through safely using my potion of water breathing, then I can guard the side whilst you come through as well.
Yep.
And I guess looking at it, do we think that you can swim through on a breath?
Okay. Look, with my pirate knowledge, I would say that yes. We used to have an old trick when we were diving. We tie a rope around the person's waist. We send rope signals. So if you go through and it's all clear, you give me 2 short pulls. If it's danger, just keep pulling on the rope, and I'll know to pull you out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, DM, I think this is how we want to approach this. I'm going to pop the potion of water breathing. Going to get a rope around my waist and go try and traverse through to the lair. And if I make it through without getting attacked, then I would do 2 sharp pulls, which would mean it's safe for him to come through afterwards. And I can even pull him through with the rope as well to make his swim a bit more hasty.
Roger that.
So we're going to do that. So I'm going to pop the potion of water breathing right now.
Okay. Yeah. You have no worries getting through here. You swim down and you begin to notice as you're getting closer to the bottom, even though your vision is blurred as you're moving your way through the water, you can see not only whole bodies, but body parts and animals and all sorts of things that are tangled in the kelp surrounding this hole in the ocean. You work your way through. It's actually extremely short, and you come out the other side. And this is what you see, Oxcar, but you don't see this yet, Bjord. But you basically come out and it's this beautiful, serene area.
Oh, cool. I'm down the bottom there. Yep.
Hang on 1 second. And you were tied to Bjord on the other end.
Okay. And so looking from what I can see now, can I see in this room?
Yeah, so there is a crack in the ceiling here. This is what you see. As you enter the dark and gloomy cave, the first thing you notice is the smell of decay. It's musty, damp and smell. It hangs in the air. The cave is damp and cold, and the only light that comes is from a small crevice in the ceiling where the sun manages to sneak in. The cave is filled with dark pools of water. The ocean floor cannot be seen within the depths below, apart from the small strip of rocks leading down the center. I'll leave it at that for now.
Okay, well, in one hand, I'm going to pull out my battle hammer, and the other hand, I'm going to tug twice on the rope to signal Bjord that it's safe to come through.
Okay.
Okay, I feel the 2 tugs and know what that means, and I swim on through. I will tie the rope to a rock outside.
Yeah.
So we have a line to follow to get out.
Yep, that's a good
and
idea.
I'll swim through.
Okay. As you're swimming, Bjord, you haven't got a potion of water breathing, so you do need to hold your breath. I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw to see how well you hold your breath as you're working through the water here.
Oops, hang on. Normal.
Do you pad his checks?
13.
13. Yeah, you're fine. You kind of get out the other end, and you are a bit low on breath, but you get through here fine.
Bit unfit, happens to the best of us.
That's it. Okay.
Just 2 secs. I'm just going to go to the have a bio break, and I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. We'll have a short little break, have a quick chat. I'm gonna go to a wee in a
I'll
sec
grab a
too.
drink too.
G'day, Paul. What, guys? How you going in chat? Hope you guys are good. Jay Bats, your legend. How are you, mate? And Kazi, how are you today? Lady Kazi, how are you? Daylight savings is gone. How good's that, Kazi? You going well? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm drinking these. What do you don't drink, Kazi, do you? Lady K, do you drink at all? I can't remember whether you drink. I know Kazi doesn't drink, but I'm drinking a couple of Jacks tonight. No more daylight savings? Yes. More time to hang out in the stream, Lady K. I was saying to Kazi the other night, like, usually you come in and I finish like 10 minutes later kind of thing. Hope you're all going well. There's going to be a sea hag, guys. There's going to be a sea hag. I'm also going to go do a quick wee, but I'll be back. I'll be 2 shakes. 1 sec.
This place looks pretty cool. Oh, you guys can't see it yet. He hasn't shared it with you. I roll.
Sounds watery.
It does sound watery. It sounds like battle.
What do you think of this place, Oxcar? It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I'm looking
on,
forward to
I'm
go beating up some sea hags.
I'm
But
gonna
with
change
my
my
friends.
background. Hang on.
Yeah.
Have
I couldn't really
watery
find a good picture
background.
either. Might have looked again.
I've got a good one. Kind
Do you?
of. Yeah. Not really the same.
Well, that's pretty good.
Interesting. It's like a pirate ship in here.
Arr. Oh yeah.
I'm back,
Does that sound-
boys. You going okay,
Wow.
Paul? Fuck yeah. You drink a little bit, but usually a wine of cocktail if I do. Oh yeah. When I come over for the wedding and the Bucks party, Lady K, we'll have a wine for sure.
Oh, when's in the US, Timmy?
I always give them shit because they're going to invite me to their wedding, Mikey, you see?
When is their wedding?
They haven't got a date for it yet.
What
I'm
a
sure it's going to happen.
noobs.
Bunch of bloody noobs.
They probably need Grizz Brothers as well, I would say.
Need the Tonesmiths to play at your wedding, Kazi? Tonesmiths could come play for sure.
They're bloody good, the Tony Smiths.
Oh, you guys got good backgrounds. Fuck, there you go.
Yeah, man. We're at the beach.
All right. I'm going to give you guys
Okay.
a bit more of a description now that you're both in here.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I'm going to re-say this. So the cave is filled with dark pools of water. The ocean floor cannot be seen in the depths below. The water is still stagnant. You can hear the eerie sounds of droplets falling from the ceiling. Wait, because I'm going to do a droplet. Here we go.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
On the far northern side of the cave, you see an abandoned shipwreck. Its old wooden vessel battered and broken by the forces of the waves. The ship's hull is covered in barnacles and seaweed, and the sails are tattered and torn. You see the skeletal remains of the ship's crew scattered throughout the wreck, a grim reminder of the dangers at sea. As you kind of look around, the walls are jagged and rough, as though they are carved by the sea itself. This seems to be a natural cave. The scent of decay intensifies as you kind of duck your heads out of the water and come out here. And it feels like there might be something lurking in the depths of the water here that you can't yet see. There is only light shining in the middle path. And I'll leave the rest to you guys.
Okay. From what I can see, there's a path down the middle. Is that shallow enough to walk upon? Can we see that?
Yep. So the rock bits, and then probably I'm going to say what is it? 5, 10. Yeah. Basically, where you can see that big light strip, that is all you can tell that it's walkable. To the right and left of that, just looks like deep ocean to you.
All right. Bjorn, I think we need to slowly start walking forward.
Okay.
Just to see what we can find as we go.
Yep.
So we don't need any extra light here, do we? We can see enough?
No, there's enough light coming through the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of
Okay.
crouch mid-water and try and move quietly through the water, as in stealthing,
Yeah, you can.
semi-submerged.
Yeah, you guys can do that. Yep.
Stealth check
Alright.
then?
Yeah,
At
roll
disadvantage
stealth.
for me.
Roll stealth checks
I
for me.
will guide you. on
Can
how
I
to do
shield
that.
sled across the water? Just checking. Oh, man. I got a 4.
You like the map, Akatara?
Alright.
It is
18,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Okay, so hang on. What did you get?
I'm
18.
very noisy, and Bjorn is not very noisy.
What did you get, Oxcar?
I got a 4.
4. Okay.
Plus you get a 1 die 4 for...
Guidance.
Doesn't matter.
So put on your map where you guys are approaching. Where do you?
Okay, so
heading
just
up?
walking up the middle
I'm just
here.
following behind here.
Standard battle formation, right? We just sort of, I don't know how far you go.
Yeah.
before we-
Roll a. So you look into the. You can't help but look into the depths next to you, either side. Both of you, if you like, can roll perception checks to see what you see in the depths.
Roger, am I at advantage here?
Yeah, you get advantage here. Yep.
Okay.
I appreciate it,
Oh,
Akatara.
18
Oops,
for me.
Appreciate it.
Again, I got a normal hand. Let me do it again. Whoops. Perception. And I get +1 to all my rolls because of this stone. It's mental. Still 11 though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fucking strong thing. Does it give it to you all the time?
Yeah.
That is nuts, man. I shouldn't give you that. Nah, it's fine.
take
I want
it
you
back.
guys to be. I want you guys to be overpowered. That's good. All right. So, Bjord, you notice like outside there is strangle kelp. You cannot see the bottom of the ocean of the pool here, but you do see strangle kelp kind of rising up from the depths. With that roll, you can notice, like out the front, there are animals. And you notice a human torso, no head, bound in the ribbon weed. And you're kind of taken aback seeing this. And as you see this, you see something, shoosh, quite large, shift through them. And you see the ribbon weed kind of shake in front of you. And that's it for now.
I immediately say, Oxcar, there's something here. It just moved to our left. In the ribbon weed, I can see dead animals and there's a torso there. There's something here, and it's something very dangerous.
Okay, I turn my attention that way, and I step forward with shield and hammer at the ready, just a bit further along, like so.
I'm
I say,
back up a wee
Bjorn,
bit.
yeah, stay back. I'll handle this.
As you guys are approaching the ship, you can't help but notice the smell of decay and rot is increasing as you approach the ship.
Alright.
Okay.
We gotta
So,
push forward,
as
I
I'm
guess.
walking over here,
Let's
nothing's
go.
happening at the moment, right? There's just, nothing
No,
further.
no, you still smell the salt. You still see the strangled kelp. You don't
Right.
notice Oxcar. You don't notice the bodies and the bits and pieces in there, but Bjord, you continue
Yeah.
to notice bits and pieces that are.
I'm
Alright.
keeping an eye on it and just
Yeah,
telling Oscar
gradually
there's
walking forward.
shit down there. Alright.
Yeah, we're just creeping forward, dude. The intention is to creep forward at the ready until we get to the ship, basically, where the skeleton is. Or until we notice something else along the way.
Okay. Yep. So right there, where you are, to the right of you, Oxcar, this huge, large serpent-looking creature literally jumps out of the water to a height of about 3 meters.
Oh, yeah.
And lands right next to you.
Yes.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
dude.
Battle!
Boom.
How big is this thing?
And this is not a sea hag, is it?
This is large. Now, at first glance at this, you guys are looking at what looks to be a merfolk. This thing has...
Kraken.
It's the Kraken, oh my god!
Yeah.
This thing looks to have, We need some better music than this. Let me put some battle music
Yeah,
on.
man.
Oh, that's cool, Lady K. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
She did do that. Oh, yes.
Looks the same.
One of you, either of you, roll a history check, and maybe we can do a hot little lore take on this thing. See how much you know about it.
Alright, I suck at history, but I'll have a go.
Oh, hang on. Normal, hang on. History. Let's go. Come on. Good.
I got a 20. Nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
I think
Okay,
that was
okay.
me.
No,
that was
that's
me.
That was Katie.
That was Curdy? Alright, so Bjord, you know that this is what's called Merrow. Merrow. Long ago, a tribe of merfolk found an idol of a demigorgon at the bottom of the sea. Not knowing what it was, they brought the artifact to their king. Everyone who touched the idol became afflicted with madness, including the king, who decreed that a sacrificial ritual be performed to an open gateway to the abyss. The ocean turned red with the blood of slaughtered merfolk, but the ritual worked, and the king led survivors through the underwater gate to the demigorgon's lair of the abyss. The merfolk remained there for generations, fighting for their lives as the abyss warped, then completely transforming them into hulking, evil monstrosities. Thus, the first Merrow was born. This is a Merrow. It is like a souped-up version of a merfolk, and you see it standing there in front of you in all of its glory, holding a huge, what looks to be like a spear trident in front of you, ready to fight. Let's roll initiative.
Oh yeah, baby. Click yourself first, brother.
Gee, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Boop. Let's roll high. Let's go.
Come on.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Okay, this is as it should be, to be fair.
Oof. No!
Do I know any more about this monster? Or it's just the history of it, basically?
Let me just... Yeah, actually, you might know some things. So you know that it can breathe in water. You would also know that it has no weaknesses.
Roger.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We can.
It's Oscar. It's a Merrow. A Merrow. It has no weaknesses. Hit the damn thing. And with that, I will first of all cast Shield of Faith on Oscar, giving him +2 AC.
Okay.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I am going to back up my full 30. And then I'm going to take a shot with Sharpshooter. And, I'm just going to use another +1 arrow on that as well.
Okay.
So what's that? -3 +1 is 13, is that right? 13?
13. Just having a look at this real quick.
Yeet.
Does hit.
Okay. Damage is 15 piercing.
15 piercing. Okay.
It's magic damage as well because of the arrow.
Roger that. Yep. So he takes 15 damage. What's going on here?
That's a lot of damage, brother. It's awesome.
Okay.
That's only just hit though.
All right. Oxgar, you are up.
Nah, I think it's you, dude. You got the order wrong.
Do I?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I do.
it's-
Oh
it's
yeah,
ma-
sorry,
it's
I
the
didn't
Merrow.
I didn't sort it out. Descending. Oh yep. So Bjord and Merrow. Okay. This thing. Not too happy about what has just happened with Bjord shooting him with his bow. He gets his harpoon and he aims it at Bjord, and he throws it with all of his might, a ranged attack at you.
Roger.
And he rolls a 17.
That's a hit.
Okay. So as part of this, it will pull you forward towards him, 30 feet.
Ooh, okay. 1, 2, there's 30.
And he deals 12 piercing damage
Holy shit.
with the harpoon.
Roger. Okay.
He does this, and then he turns to Oxcar and takes a second attack.
Ooh,
A
two
bite.
attacks.
He attacks with his jaws, clamps down on you with a bite, and rolls a 15.
That's a miss. I raise my shield of sledding and he slides off the side.
Very good.
Oh,
Oxcar.
actually, hang on. I need to make a concentration saving throw on that
Oh yeah.
because I'm pretty sure that's a concentration spell.
Good pickup.
Hang on, just bear with me a sec.
Oh yeah, so because he... Right, I see what you're saying. So
That's
that's the...
damage. How much damage did I take?
12.
12?
12.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
12
12 piercing. Yep. Oh shit.
Okay.
Sorry, Curdy. I fucked that up. You're supposed to roll a contested strength check with me to see whether you get pulled that length.
Alright. So I'm
So,
going to roll just a strength throw then.
yep, roll strength throw.
Contested.
Okay.
I rolled a 12, 15. Okay, you can push. You
15.
don't get pulled forward. You can go back to where
Alright.
you were.
30. Okay, cool. So I need to roll. How does this work? DC 10 or half the damage I've taken. So 10 is the highest. I need to roll a Constitution saving throw. Let's go. Alright, I pass.
Yeah,
so
easy.
the spell's still up.
Cool.
Yep, sweet.
Very good.
Okay, I'm just gonna get my little dwarven hammer and try and whack at his kneecap. Or does he even have a kneecap? I'm just gonna whack him kind of in the mid.
He's got like a kind of mermaid tail, but it's kind of got knees in there somewhere. Yep.
Yeah, just going for the knees. Slap me in the ankles. Hey, Kazi. That is only an 11, unfortunately.
11 does not hit.
Fail. Okay, that's it.
Dang.
Bjord, you're up.
Bless will be good, but it's either bless or AC, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run back another 30 and shoot again twice this time.
Oh yeah.
Using actually take another magic arrow off. I don't know if I should be burning my magic arrows here, but this guy's pretty big, so I will. So first attack is a 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay,
Hang
second
on, you
attack.
plus your one, dude. For
Oh
the arrow.
no, +1. Sorry, it should have been 13.
13.
13 hits.
Okay, I'll roll damage on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
15 damage.
Yep, 15 damage. Ooh, fucking hell, your damage is pretty good. Yep.
So high. It's ridiculous.
And I think the second attack hit, it was a 13.
Yep.
14.
Yep, hits.
14, yeah.
Gee. And 18 damage.
Holy shit.
All right, well, you guys, how do you want to do it, Katie?
2 good hits, one in the chest, other one kind of enters through the side of his jaw and pops out the other side, and he's just overcome and collapses on the ground with a splash, and blood starts coming out.
He
body.
just gets absolutely, there is this blue kind of viscous liquid that is now spreading around the water surrounding him. You guys have a big sense for this is the biggest creature you have fought to date. The size, like I would say, to put it into perspective, is probably 3 to 4 times the size of you guys. And when he was towering over
God.
Oxcar, he's just this very large creature.
I look at Oscar from the other side of the room and I just kind of shake my head. I got some lucky with some shots there.
Yeah,
But
cheering
it
and
worked.
throwing my fist in the air, even though I did absolutely nothing. I'm still feeling like I've really like saved the day.
There's
You know
no
what I mean?
I in team, but there is an I in meat pie.
Like, oh, I can't wait to show the folks at the inn.
And
with
meat
the
is an
hype
anagram of
remembrance this
team.
battle.
Okay. So looking at this corpse, is it skinnable?
Not
is
not
humanoid?
skinnable, humanoid. Yep, large
Okay.
humanoid.
All right.
Okay. Anything else to notice about it?
No, the only thing that's on it is its weapon, which is about 10 times too large for you guys to use.
To do anything.
It's a
with it.
large
Yep.
harpoon. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Well. Okay, so
I'm
is
going.
this an
I'm
entrance
going
into
to
the ship?
Yes.
just gonna cast. I'm gonna create some good berries.
Ah, dear.
They appear in my hand. They have 1 hit point restoration each, and I just start munching those over the next kind of 10 minutes.
Okay. Munching them.
Right. So there's an entrance here into the ship, right?
There is an entrance there into the ship. Yep.
Is it? And we can't get to the top from here either. We need to go in, I guess.
No,
Use
you can go up there, but but it looks, the entrance is, right in front of you. Yep.
Right, come on, Bjord. We're going in.
I mean,
Can we see inside?
looking at this marrow and looking at the size of its feet, does it match the size of the footprints that were outside the cave, or is this too big to be the same?
It does not match. In fact, the marrow basically is stuck to water, essentially. They like to hang in the depths and do things. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
All right.
I'm just gonna, get to this doorway. Look inside. Can I see inside? Is it
Yeah,
dark
you
in
can
there?
see inside. It's directly open. So you guys make your way in.
Ooh,
And
cool.
this is kind of what you see in here. You can see everything in here.
Okay. Can we see anyone in the room?
Oh, that's a bit fucking weird. Why is it doing that? Hang on. 1 second.
That's cool.
It is cool.
Oh, I don't know what I've done here, boys. Give me a
I
second.
can see it.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like that.
Oh. Eh.
Fuck it, that'll do for the sake of this. Okay. Right.
Are we where we entered? Is it we in the right spot?
Yes, you guys are in the right spot. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And so, can we see anything? I mean, what is this green thing? in
Yeah.
front of us?
Yeah.
Can we
So
see what that
I'll
is?
let me just explain this to you. So, guys, get into here, and Bjord, you straight away know that this is the Sea Hag's grotto. So, the walls of the grotto are slick with algae and seaweed. The sound of dripping in here is a little bit unnerving as it echoes through the room. The center of the grotto, there's a large cauldron bubbling, and you cannot help but know the foul smell is coming from that cauldron. The liquid appears to be kind of leaving this green light coming out of it. And you see stuff that is, as it slowly bubbles, you can see things that are kind of like occasionally poking out of the stew that you can't quite make out from this distance. On the western wall of the grotto is a large open fire pit. From here, you can't see anything else until you move up a bit closer. On the eastern side of the grotto, you notice that the water depth seems to drop off here, seemingly into what looks to be a big, deep kind of pool out from the ship.
Okay. So I guess that's an interest. I guess so. I mean, this. I'm not moving here yet, but this is a set of steps to get up to that next level. Is that what that is up there?
No, this is just one level.
Okay, we can walk anywhere we want.
You can walk anywhere you want. Yep.
All right. Which way should we go, Bjord? We going to look at these cauldron
I'll
first.
just relay that I think this is the Sea Hag's lair. That she could be here anywhere. So just stay
Okay.
alert.
I'm gonna. Should I walk
Let's
up
have
to
a
the
look
cauldron?
at the.
Have a look.
Yeah, have a look at the cauldron. Yeah.
All right. I'll walk up.
All right.
Let's have a look.
Roll. So you see, as you walk up to the cauldron, you see limbs, you see heads, you see fingers, all sorts of things. You see an arm that keeps rolling over in the cauldron, going back down to the bottom and rolling over again. And on the finger of one of the arms, you see what looks to be a very expensive ruby ring with a large, big ruby on it. And it rolls back down the bottom again.
Okay. Oh, there's a ruby in there, Bjord. I want to get it. I'm gonna use
All right.
my hand axe and use the wooden part of it.
Yep.
Dip it in the and
Try
see
and
if I can
scoop
fish
it
out
out.
the hand. Scoop it
Roll
out, yeah.
a sleight of hand check for me to see how well
It is a
you
thing.
do.
Yeah, boy.
Am I able
Plus
to
one for
guide him,
lucky
or is it too
stone,
late for me
baby.
to guide him?
Uh,
Oh,
8.
8. So you do get the hand out, But you do, however, suffer minor burns as the stew kind of sprays onto you.
Not very sleight of hand.
You take
dwarf.
six damage
Oh.
from the
I saw that roll.
from the pot. Did you see that?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's funny. It says 3 and 5, but it says 2 and 6 on the screen.
Yeah, what the fuck? I read the ones on the screen. That's so weird. Why did it do that? I wonder why it's done that. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Yeah.
6 damage, right?
Yeah, 6 damage.
Yep. Cool. Got it. Oh, shit. Hot.
It's
Damn it.
hot, but you do get the ring, and it looks pretty fancy. Also, can you roll a perception check on the ring itself?
I can. Man, I get such a good bonus from the lucky thing. Nat 20.
Oh.
Bam.
You notice something engraved on the underside of the ring, and it says Baldric Ironsmith.
Baldric Ironsmith. Does that name mean anything to me?
No, it does not at this stage.
Bjorn, have you ever heard of this name before?
No. But Ironsmith is a very distinctive name, perhaps related to a trade.
I'm going to stick that in my pocket. For now? Okay, anything else to notice about the cauldron?
No. Body parts just keep rolling up. You see a face that kind of like just looks out at you as it kind of bubbles up to the surface and looks in this very horrified, almost a look of complete terror frozen on that face. A moment in time where whoever this was, maybe it was Baldric, was just in complete terror at one point in time.
Okay. What's his name? Bjorn. Do you have any good berries? Bet my hand.
I have one spell left for the day. I have no good berries.
Okay. Don't worry.
If you don't need urgent assistance, I ate them all.
Fair enough.
All
good.
Yeah.
Nah, don't need it. It's all good.
Look, I do have a interesting spell I can do now as ritual.
Mhm.
I can detect magic around me if I concentrate for 10 minutes, and it doesn't use a spell slot. So if there's anything magical in this room within 30 feet, I will know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why don't you set yourself in a good safe spot where I can guard you against the wall, maybe? Why don't you give this a go?
Okay. Just going to measure to see how far that is to here. Okay,
Within
so
how
I'm
far
gonna-
from you?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah. So I'm just going to...
Why don't we try this whole area over here? Oh,
Which way? Is it near the
Yeah.
fire?
I think near
If
the
I
fire.
sit
Yeah.
here, I
Maybe
should
might be
get
too
this
close.
whole
Yeah.
area.
Go on, do it. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I can get all this area. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to channel this spell. I will put it up so people can see. So I'm going to sit on the ground and concentrate on this spell. And I can basically detect anything that's magic around me. And if there is any magic things around me, creatures or items, they will glow. They will have an aura around them.
This is a great idea. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You don't notice anything in the 30-foot vicinity, but at the time it's taken you to do this, you start hearing things coming from the eastern end of the ship.
Okay.
They
That's scary.
seem to be
Yes.
drifting down from the eastern area of the ship, and they just seem to slowly be penetrating the water coming out over your way.
Okay.
You do, however, notice that as you guys are doing this, you spent 10 minutes here, so you would know. In the fire, where you're kind of standing next to the cauldron, there appears to be very old, burnt, charred body parts here.
Okay. Anything else of note?
Yeah, there is some gold scattered around the floor. Roll an investigation check to see how much you find.
Cool. I'll do that. Yeah, 5.
You managed to find like 8 gold pieces kind of scattered around the floor over the various bits and pieces here.
Beautiful. All right, Bjorn, something's over here. We gotta go check it out.
It's
Maybe stay
freaking
back
me
here
out.
where you can see, and I'll creep
Yes.
forward.
As you guys are... Well, actually, I need to wait for Bjord. So still nothing there.
Okay.
Bjorn, stay there.
Okay. I'm very scared.
And
This is a sea hag. There's a sea hag. It's here somewhere.
it's all right.
You start hearing these noises all around you. They are like, and it feels like they're all overlapping with each other. As Bjord, as you get closer, your detect magic lasts for 10 minutes after you cast it, 30 foot around you. You notice a chest in the corner of the room on the eastern side that something is triggering in that chest that is magic. But also, you see the sea hag. She comes out of the water where you guys are looking on the eastern side. Her eyes are droopy. She's covered in scales, green oozing pores all over her body. Long hair that looks like it's matted across her head. Green in colour. Naked, big saggy breasts and an open mouth full of pointed teeth. Her eyes are swollen, red, seeping. Her claws in her hands and feet are long and sharp. Bjord, the first thing you notice is that on her neck, glowing from your detect magic spell, is a triangular pendant. And that is where we're going to end episode 3 of The Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Excellent.
Bloody
Triangular
cliffhangers.
pendant. Great spot to end it.
It was a good spot to end it.